What's good? What's good? What's good, my peopleizations? Dwayne Jones, Jay Gadget, Rico Breland, MP WTF, Victor Griffin, Dr. Pablo Sled, Julius Thomas, Eric O, Jafari Caesar, Dominic Seaborn. What's going on? Cassandra, peace and blessings to you, Queen. How you doing today? They refuse urban naturalists. What's going on? To send out my notifications, huh? 30 people. Dub _ right side. What's going on? So, MP Dub TF. What's going on? Jadavis 2310. What's going on, great brother? We got 33 people. Montre, what's going on? 33 people. Really? Come on, man. Slimmery, what's going on? 33 people. So anyway, the entire boxing world has decided to turn their back on Terence Bud Crawford, right? You see everybody, essentially, going against Terence Crawford, it seems. It's unfortunate, right? You see that Timothy Bradley has now decided to go against Terence Bud Crawford. You see that, George Foreman, Rashida Ali, Renaissance Dad, what's going on? MP Dub TF, Smooth Groove Boxing, my brother. Jay, what's going on? And now you see Timothy Bradley and his comments, right? So it makes you wonder, where does Terence Crawford go from here? Okay, you got a big fight that he can make with rising, undefeated welterweight superstar boxer Jaron Boots Ennis. He's calling out Terence Crawford. He wants to fight with Terence Crawford. Johnny True Blue Staley, what's going on? Kevin Lyles, what's going on? He wants to fight. A. Louis, what's going on? He wants to fight with Terence Crawford. He wants to make a fight happen with him, between himself and Terence Crawford, right? And it makes you wonder, since Bob Arum has a lot of pull within the sport of boxing. Chris Wells, what's going on? Andre Mobley Sr., what's going on? TMT. Salute to TMT. Terence Crawford is essentially going against the machine, it feels. Via Ferrer, what's going on? Full movie episode, my brother, what's going on? Established 94, what's going on? I haven't seen a single former or current boxer publicly support Bud. It's kind of sad, but Bob is powerful. Agreed, right? Established 94. It's very weird, isn't it? 4 a.m. up Trill, what's going on? It's very weird, isn't it? It's very weird. It's very strange that nobody is going with Terence Crawford. Nobody has anything to say in support of Terence Crawford. Boxing Flame, what's going on? It's very Star City J, my brother, what's going on? It's very strange that nobody decides to stand with Terence Crawford. Nobody is giving Terence Crawford support. Nobody is saying that they're happy for Terence Crawford. They're proud of Terence Crawford, right? Terence Crawford is going, the Mac Life, what's going on? It's going against the machine. Period. It's Slick Brandon, what's going on? It's abundantly Vom Art Ed, what's going on? It's abundantly clear that Terence Crawford is up against the machine. Rocco 3, what's going on? Appreciate you, the Mac Life. Much love to you. Right? Terence Crawford is going up against the machine. And is Terence Crawford going to answer the bell with Jaron Boots Innis? Now, I know they said it was it's a business, and Jaron Boots Ennis, essentially they look at Jaron Boots Ennis and they say he don't bring anything to the table. Alex Naiz, what's going on? Chris Wells, what's going on? He said Kaepernick 2.0. That's the feeling I'm getting. Mustafa Malik, Coach Show Drive Raceball, what's going on? Alex Naiz, what's going on? Chris Wells, that's the feeling I'm getting. Drew Reed, brother in Super Chat, I guess Ugas is a nobody. Why you say that? Drew Reed, why did you say that? B Polk, what's going on? And it's strange to me that everybody's giving their opinions. Robert Singleton, what's going on? When they don't have to. You understand what I'm saying? They don't have to, right? They don't have to give their opinions right now. They're choosing to give their opinions, in defense of Bob Arum. And it makes you wonder why. They're volunteering. You understand? When it don't seem necessary, if that makes sense. You understand? They're immediately coming to Bob Arum's defense. And it's unfortunate because shout out to my brother Champside. I rewatched the upload Champside did, right? And I rewatched that upload. Big Tex 33, what's going on? MT, what's going on? I rewatched that I watched that the episode he did with Andre Ward called Relentless, right? And in that episode, Relentless, Terence Crawford talked about essentially what Bob Arum, he confirmed. Lisa Johnson, peace and blessings with you, Queen. He confirmed. He said Bob treated Bud like a slouch in the whole boxing world doing the same thing. Yeah, they are, right? Albert Doherty, what's going on? Brandon Betancourt, what's going on? Now watch this now. No, Bob treated Teofimo Lopez and Lomachenko. He didn't treat them special either. Nobody 2000, what's going on? He don't treat them special either. Let's not confuse. I broke that down already. He don't treat Teofimo Lopez was looking to get out of Top Rank. Don't forget that. Bob Arum told Teofimo Lopez he's going to put him on the shelf. Denard Reed, what's going on? Michael Lee, what's going on? Don't forget, Bob Arum, he stated that Teofimo Lopez and George Kambosos Jr. colluded and he was going to put him on the shelf. Ben Frank Jr. 100, what's going on? Michael Lee, what's going on? Don't forget, Bob Arum said, Teofimo Lopez colluded with George Kambosos. Now let's see what happens when he wants the big fights in the future. Don't forget that. And when it came to Lomachenko, he didn't want Lomachenko to do certain things. And he said, this is Lomachenko. He wants to do this, right? He chose these fights. When he didn't want Lomachenko to fight Teofimo Lopez. Khalid Mays, what's going on? So let's not forget that. Don't forget that. They didn't get any special. Dion L. Smith, what's going on? Lomachenko got they're not gonna send out a notification. Lomachenko got his treatment came from his amateur background, and Lomachenko deals with Aegis. So he has a team within his team that work efficient. You understand? Couture, what's going on? Right? Don't forget, Lomachenko has Aegis, right? So he has a team within his team that are very efficient. They're not going El Rivio, what's going on? Fly High 89, what's going on? They're not going to let Lomachenko get short-handed. You understand? That's where Lomachenko, that's where Terence Crawford came up short. Where Terence Crawford came up short compared to everybody else is his team around him are not efficient. This is no slight to them, but they're just not. Dante Gilbert, what's going on? See, Lomachenko has Aegis Claytis, I think that's his name, and they're official. They're experienced. They're not going to let Loma get shafted. They ain't going to do none of that. You understand? That's where Terence Crawford has came up short. Now, one thing was interesting to me, right, is that now the whole boxing world, now the bell rang off in my head. Gerardo Valencia, what's going on? The bell in my head went off, right? And the bell in my head, it said ding. And I realized something. The entire boxing world, right? It's just like Tony Roman. What's going on? It's just like this situation you have with Ben Simmons. Okay? Right? Now follow me now. Mustafa Malik, brother super chat, off topic. Any update on the heavyweight division? Big Rough Boxing, what's going on? You're gonna get Tyson Fury and Dillian White. It looked like it's going to push back to April now. You're going to get Joshua Usyk. It looks like that's going to happen in April. You're going to get possibly Deontay Wilder, Andy Ruiz Jr. 4 a.m. What's going on? Phil Reynard, what's going on? You're going to get possibly Deontay Wilder, Andy Ruiz Jr., William Crowder, what's going on? And Tyson Fury, Dillian White, Anthony Joshua Usyk, Wilder, and Andy Ruiz Jr., Giovanni Walker, what's going on? Antonio Hernandez, what's going on? And, the rest just has to work its way out. Simple as that. Outside of that, I mean, that's the best heavyweights in the world. Usyk, Joshua, Fury, and Wilder, and Andy Ruiz. And they're going to work Usyk and Fury. Yeah. Usyk, Joshua, Fury, Dillian White, Wilder, Ruiz. That's the outside of, Joe Joyce. Marky there, 1, 2, 3. What's going on? Tris 805. What's going on? Joe Joyce. Dane Dubose. Those are fill-in fights. So, Calvin Harris, what's going on? Giovanni Walker, brother, back in the super chat. Support to the channel, push the like button. Yes, smash the like button. Crane Enterprise, Victor Griffin, what's going on? Me and my son was trying to work out something, man. That's why I'm so late. But it is what it is. I'll figure things out soon enough. So, Tori Wells, what's going on? Blue, what's going down? Wipe your feet. Yes, sir. Smash the like button, people. We got 350 people. Let's get 350 likes. G Code, my brother, what's good with you? So, Pop, what's going on? Hold on 1 second. Oh, Joseph Parker, yeah. So, Deion Britt, what's going on? Deontay Britt, what's going on? Mario Wright, what's going on? So now look at it. Look at this, right? So now you look at smash the like with 350 people. Let's get 350 likes. So Joe Joyce is stiff, but he's efficient at what he does. He's stiff, but he's efficient at what he does. So now you got to look at this with Terence Crawford, right? I've sat and I listened to the Relentless, and Bob Arum, he confirmed what Bob Arum was saying, but it was in a good way. And here's what happened. Remember, Bob Arum said Terence Crawford is difficult in negotiations, and then Bob Arum, he stated that if it was up to him, he would have let Terence Crawford go a long time ago. But he said that his team and Top Rank, Todd DeBuff, his son-in-law, who runs the company with him, that they wanted to work with Terence Crawford. They work with Terence Crawford, right? That's what he said. And this added up. When you watch and shout out to my brother Champside. So Champside, he re-aired the Relentless and he broke it down, so on and so forth, right? And when he did so, I rewatched it because my brother Champside put it up. So I rewatched it to see what he was going to talk about, and I rewatched it, right? Marky Dan 1, 2, 3, my brother, what's going on? And so while I'm watching it, Terence Crawford said a few things in there. Knock your block off Seto. What's going on? Tawan Wilson. What's going on? He talked about intrigue. What's going on? Yeah, intrigue. I already know that. I put it up on my. Uh, um, I did an interview with him on Friday. He said that he'll knock out. He'll smash Terence Crawford and Errol Spence, and he don't want to hear no excuses after he do so. That's what he said. He don't want to hear no excuses about age. He don't want to hear no excuses about none of that. He said with Errol Spence, I don't want to hear no excuses about eye injuries, car accidents, or none of that. That's what Boots said. He very direct. Boots is very direct. Jeffrey Brooks, brother in the super chat, he said, I'm been this debate whether if Bob paid Terence Crawford $900K to not fight Spence, or if Bud had $900K coming if he got the fight. T-Town CEO, what's going on? He was supposed to, Capadonna 24, what's going on? Mr. 704, what's going on? He was supposed to get a bonus of $900K when they signed him to fight Errol Spence, because he took, essentially, he was taking less to, he was fighting less fights to accommodate them. Benjamin Harrington, what's going on? So Eric, what's going on? So yeah, Boots said, yeah, keep the same energy when you get those fights. Peace be free. What's going on? Shahail Moore, what's going on? Muhammad M, brother, back in super chat. I don't believe Boots. He can't beat Spence. Well, whether you believe him or not, whether you think he can or he can't, the fact remains is that they got to get in the ring to see it. And if they don't get in the ring with him, well, then how would anybody know? You won't. So it all boils down to them actually getting in the ring with him to be able to prove what he's saying. Darius Kessler, what's going on? So it really don't matter whether you saying you don't believe him. Why are you saying you don't believe him? There's nothing not to believe. It's just like Ace Sneed, what's going on? On the Rise, what's going on? It's just like Tyson Fury said, I'm gonna knock out Anthony Joshua. Well, imagine me saying I don't believe him. Matthew Graham, what's going on? What's there not to believe? The fact is that's his confidence in what he believes he could do. When they get in the ring, then you'll see if he could actually do it or not. But until then, how would you know? Bosco 77, brother in super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in super chat. Blue, I'm just trying to hear you say half a dub. He said, keep up the grind. Salute. Appreciate you, great brother. Mario Wright, what's going on? And about that Mike Tyson, bacon and eggs, what's going on? Boxing Hog 28, what's going on? And about that Mike Tyson, Todd Smith, what's going on? I know Mike Tyson said that it's not true, right? And he didn't begin negotiations, or he's not talking about a Jake Paul fight. What's not true with the Mike Tyson situation is that Mike Tyson wants a certain amount of money to fight Jake Paul, period. There's a number, and Jake Paul would be willing to do it, but there's a number that Mike Tyson needs to be compensated for. Bless 365, peace and blessings to you, Queen. How you doing tonight? You understand? Black Blood Sports TV, brother in the super chat. I want to see Conor Benn versus Boots 50-50 fight. Every fight is 50-50-50, but I don't believe that's a 50-50 fight. William Moscow on Dent, my brother, how you feeling? Kane Johnson, what's going on? Burgess Meredith, what's going on? William Moscow on Dent, how you feeling? Dub _ right side, my brother, he said Tyson 56, isn't he? He'll be 56 in June. I like Conor Benn. He's a very good fighter. Conor Benn, I like Conor Benn, but he's not ready for Boots. Kizzy Hayes Warren, what's going on? He's not ready for Boots. You put him in there with Boots, and they know he's not ready for Boots. That's the reason why, they continue to maneuver around Jaron Ennis. FSU, what's going on, great brother? That's why they maneuver around Jaron Ennis. The reason they maneuver around Jaron Ennis is because they know. Listen, it's a reason, right? He said they're about the same age, but the problem is it's not about age. It's about skill set. Asir Shameen, what's going on? Is Conor ready for Virgil Ortiz? No. The captain, what's going on? He's not ready for Virgil Ortiz yet either. He's just not ready. He needs time. Watch Conor Benn 3 fights ago. He's progressing every fight. Bobo, what's going on? Every fight, Conor Benn is getting better. We got 450 people. We should have 450 likes. Right? Bacon and A said Cold Bears on a humid day. Where you at? Every fight, Conor Benn is progressing. Marky Dan 123, brother in super chat. Somebody on the Cardinals getting fired. That pick six was just stupid by collar. Should have thrown it out of bounds. Brian Flores is available. And he just threw another interception, but the corner grabbed it. It went through the receiver's hands. The corner grabbed it, and then he bounced it back to the receiver, and the receiver caught it and fell. Nitty G, my brother, what's going on? Yeah, we got 450 people. Get the likes back up. We should get the likes. We should have 450 likes. They ain't gonna sound notification. I ain't worried about the receipt. Give me my card. Just give me my card. Yeah, now look at it because mine's got pickles and onions. Yours have everything. Yeah.
Have everything?
No, just pickles and onions. Yours have everything. Mine's just got pickles and onions, and the kids just got cheese. Just cheese.
Yeah. So who you got?
Yeah. Big facts, no cap. What's going on? Nagaro, what's going on? So, Ben knocks out everybody. Okay. So, another interception. He just threw another interception. Rams going to Super Bowl. I don't know about all that, brother. He just threw another interception. That's mine.
Can we check it?
Yeah, check it over. Black Blood Sports TV, brother in super chat. Thoughts on Fury versus Francis from MMA. Okay, that's one for the kids. There's two. It should be two like that. Zaru, what's going on?
Use your friends.
Okay. Grizzly Vibes, what's going on? How you feeling, great brother? Mofu SBPT, what's going on? Charles Neal, no levels, what's going on? Ben is beating everyone. Okay. It's good. It's good to be a fan. Ricky Cutchins, what's going on? I'm not mad at you being a fan. It'll be highly disappointing, though. I'll tell you that. Smash the like button. 450 people. Let's get 450 likes. So, yep, there go Odell Beckham. So Tyson Fury versus Francis. Jalen, peace and blessings, Queen. How you doing today? Tyson Fury knocks him out easy. It's not even close. Naughty Crash, what's going on? Naughty Crash, appreciate you, great brother. Roja, what's going on? Tyson Fury knocks him out easy. Boxing is a completely different discipline that these MMA fighters come over to boxing because of the paycheck. But I'm just going to be real. You open it and look at it. Marky there 123 brother in super chat. He said Oklahoma Colt QBs just ain't it. Yeah, Rosa, what's going on? That's mine. Yeah. Just put it in the microphone in my car. So, they think that they can compete. It's a completely different discipline than MMA. When you grappling, you could get a break. You see Madison Griffin, what's going on? When you know how to grapple and you on a canvas and you rolling, you could get a break. You understand? You could hold on, you could tie up, you could catch your breath. In a boxing ring, once you get tired, it's over. It's over. So, and Francis, he got a lot of muscle mass on him, which require a lot of oxygen. General Cooney, brother in the super chat, much love to you. He got a lot of muscle mass, which requires a lot of oxygen, and it's going to work against him. He's going to get paid, though. It's going to do good numbers. It's going to be entertaining, but that's the size of it. Yeah, well, but that's the thing. You say he don't grapple, he just swing. Well, that's even worse. That's even worse. Oh, Stokes, what's going on? Where you been at? I ain't see you in a minute. Eric O, my brother, he said, "Blue, you think Ben's father was better at this point?" Yeah, Sherman Callahan, what's going on? You know what? I can't say that, Eric O, because I'm also caught in the moment, right? Because I've seen his father entire body of work, so it's hard for me to remember at this point in his career to a T, because he was fighting over in the UK, and you can't really judge the level of fights that they have over there. It just is what it is. You understand? Sherman Callahan, my brother, what's going on? Shogun 76, what's going on? You understand? So it's just hard to be able to gauge it and understand where he's at. Ben beat Boots in sparring. Paul Spadafara beat Floyd Mayweather in sparring. What does that mean? Mike Tyson fought Mitch Green, used to beat him in sparring. How'd that play out when they fought in real time? Durag Dan Shaney, what's going on? Official Bandit, what's going on? So what doesn't mean anything. I like Conor Benn. The drop, what's going on? I like Conor Benn, but David Gordon Lane, what's going on? Michael Lee, what's going on? Stephen Taylor, what's going on? I like Conor Benn, but you put him in the ring with Jaron. There's a reason they're calling out certain level of fighters. Robert Starr, what's going on? Salute to the 303. Don Watts, new Fat Boy Fitness. What's going on, great brother? Where you been at, man? I see you on social media. I don't see you here, though. How you feeling? Idris Kamara, what's going on? So the thing with Conor Benn is this, right? Is that, he's progressing. The drop said, no. Yeah, I know. I got roll rays. What's going on? They're not sending out my notifications. TR, what's going on? Look what they're doing right now. Fadeaway, what's going on? They're clearly blocking it and slowing it down. Clearly. They're interfering clearly right now. That's why they're keeping it at a certain thing. Clearly. My brother Keon, Everything Boxing and Sports. Go subscribe to my brother Keon, Everything Boxing and Sports. Key, drop the link. Dark Gentleman, 1735. What's going on? Ted Parza, 0218. What's going on? So now you look at it from this standpoint, right? And you have to say to yourself this. Dub _ right side. No, they just monitor and make sure they slow it down. They don't want it to progress. Point blank and period. LV Live, what's going on? Come on. It goes up to 430, 450, then it drops to 410. Come on, man. Mobtown Slim, what's going on? Boss Red 357, what's going on? Come on. You kidding me? That's not even realistic. Fred Lane, 200-789, what's going on? You think Usyk beats Fury? No. Boxing Social Network, what's going on? LV Live, what's going on? Harlem in the building. I think Fury beats Oleksandr Usyk. Yeah, they clearly come on. Vern Davenport Jr., what's going on? Gary Russell, Fly High 89, what's going on? I got Gary Russell winning. Gary Russell is my guy. I think Gary Russell is a very he doesn't get the credit. Taxstone, what's going on? He don't get the credit and the recognition he deserves because it's out of sight, out of mind. You don't see him fighting once a year. That don't cut it. It don't. So Gary Russell just don't get the credit he deserves. Black Wolf, what's going on? And it's largely in part due to maybe it's him. I don't know why he's not in the ring. But, I mean, he need to make a change. He need to do something. Jimmy Clark, what's going on? Dillion Daniels, what's going on? I mean, what could it's hard to it's just he's in an impossible position. That's all. That's the only thing I can say. So Jaron Ennis, he wants to fight with Terence Crawford. Terry Smooth Jr., my brother, what's going on? Jaron Boots Ennis wants to fight with Terence Crawford. He's been calling out Terence Crawford. Las Vegas Leon, my brother, what's good with you, great brother? Roberto Stewart, what's going on? he's been calling out Terence Crawford. I told you when I did the interview, he said he wants Terence Crawford right now. He wants Errol Spence right now. But like he said, he knows it's not realistic that they ain't gonna fight him. Terence Crawford ain't gonna fight him right now. Errol Spence got Ugas coming up, so it ain't gonna happen right now. But he would love for it to happen. Clearly, obviously, But what could he do? Conor Benn is calling out. Look at the names Conor Benn is. So the fans are speaking louder than Conor Benn and his team. Conor Benn and Eddie Hearn are calling out. Look who they calling out. Robbie Guerrero? Really? Boots don't have a fight. If just like the fans, if y'all believe that y'all confident he'll beat Jaron Boots in this, they calling out Robbie Guerrero. Laker Raven, what's going on? You think Bud should sign with Jake Paul? No. Twin Moore, what's going on? No. And no, absolutely not. And the reason I say no is because Jake Paul already is straining relationships in the sport of boxing. No. Gip 9-1, brother, in the super chat, dropping that half a good on your boy Blue in the super chat. My bad, Blue. I walked in and went straight to the fridge like some hooligan. I went back and wiped my feet, though. Apology to you and the missus. Salute to you, great brother. I appreciate dropping that half a good on your boy Blue in the super chat. CS1370, what's going on? No Levels, what's going on? John Thomas, Elbow, what's going on? Michael James 616, what's going on? The Rated Scholar, my brother, what's going on? So Conor Benn, the three names they have on the table. D-Dog, what's going on? The three names they have on the table for Conor Benn right now are Robbie Guerrero, Adrian Broner, and who was it? Red Hook Brooklyn. Salute to BK in the building. Frankie C31, my brother, what's going on? Hold on, let me tell you the other name because I forgot the other name. But I know it's Guerrero. And I like Conor Benn, like I said. But let's be real. If they really wanted Jaron Ennis, he's free. Fat Cat Shadow Boxing, what's going on? Alliance, what's going on? Raymond Vitale, what's going on? Alliance 365, my brother, what's going on? Conor Benn has three opponents on the table. Let's look at those three opponents. Oh, Maurice Hooker. Maurice Hooker, Adrian Broner, and Robert Guerrero. Now, I like the Maurice Hooker fight. I like the Maurice. The girls love boxing. This girl love boxing. Peace of blessings, Queen. Jackie Winfrey, my brother, what's going on? Yes, sir. Nine the Nation. Train, what's going on? Right? Maurice Hooker, Robert Guerrero. Why is Robert Guerrero an option? Now, I know he just beat Victor Ortiz, but Robert Guerrero, really? Your Davis 2310, what's going on? What do you get out of fighting Robert Guerrero? Maurice Hooker, I like that fight. Maurice Hooker is tricky. He's slick. Slime Glizzy, what's going on? Abdul Anwar, what's going on? Yes, sir. Niners did their thing. Therapeutic AC podcast, what's going on? But Robert Guerrero, I understand Adrian Broner. I understand Maurice Hooker at this stage of his career. But Robert Guerrero, really? Why is Robert Guerrero an option? He should not be an option. Jay Harris, too real, my brother. What's going on? Smash the like button, people. Get the likes up to 550. Batcha Bakara Ben Yadawa, what's going on? Dwayne Guna, what's going on? Yeah, the Cardinals, man. They look like a dead headlights right now.
Where's your bag?
Huh?
Where's your bag?
Mine? Mike J, Carolina Fresh, what's going on? Relly F, what's going on? Well, let's see Robert Guerrero. Robert Guerrero fought once in 2017, once in 2018, He fought twice in 2019. And then he was out the ring for 2 years, came back, fought Victor Ortiz, got a unanimous decision. Robert Guerrero is 38 years of age. 8'10", 6'3", Philip Benjamin. What's going on? Why is Robert Guerrero an option? Other than a name. Bouts is not a PBC fighter. He's with Cameron Duncan. So he's a name, Robert Guerrero. Kane the bad guy. What's going on? Yeah, he just beat Victor Ortiz on what was that, Wilder Fury card? What? Oh.
I saw that. I thought it was yours.
It is.
Oh, no, it was the Manny Pacquiao Ugas fight. That's when he fought. Yeah, the Manny Emilio Ford. What's going on? The Manny Pacquiao Ugas fight. Jose Villanueva. What's going on? Yeah, get the likes up. They're not trying to look. They're capping it off. DJ Senji. What's going on? John Moore. What's going on? There was the Ugas and Pacquiao fight. That's the last time Robert Guerrero. He came back after a 2-year layoff and beat Victor Ortiz. So the thing is, Slowful Ben Yah. What's going on? So Robert Guerrero. You know, Marky Dan 123 brother in the super chat. He says, so if Jalen Hurts need to be replaced off a bad playoff debut, what needs to happen with Kyler Murray? No, it's completely different levels. Kyler Murray is just shell shock right now. Jalen Hurts is just not good. He's just not good. This Kyler Murray's, you know, he just. And they still could come back. They only down 3 touchdowns. They still come back. Marissa Aiken, peace and blessings, Queen. So the thing is this, right? They do not send out notifications. No, they're not. And they're capping it off. Look at the numbers. Instead of it growing, it's staggering. It's struggling. Jesse R, what's going on? Michael Lee, what's going on? Because it wants to keep going up. But they're blocking it from going up. That's why the numbers is like this, and then it go down. Then it go like this, and then because they're fighting against it. So every time people trying to click on, they're blocking it from going up. That's why. It's abundantly clear. So every time it's trying to go up, it's trying to grow. That's why you'll see it go to 470, 500, then it'll drop. Then it'll go to 450, then it'll drop. Then it'll go to 440, and then because they every time people try and click on, they either pushing them out or they're blocking it. Giovanni Walker, what's going on? That's why. DJ Senji, what's going on? Yes, sir, and 9 is 1. It's abundantly clear. Come on, it's not hard to tell. It's one thing if people just don't want to come in and watch. That's not the case. They don't even give you the option. Demetrius Bright, what's going on? So anyway, Mira Swervo, what's going on? So now anyway, Conor Benn, if you truly believe that he could beat Jaron Ennis, and they believe that, then they would call him out. Boots don't have a fight. Camden Whitelaw, what's going on? No levels, what's going on? Right? President Jafar, Alex Rodriguez, what's going on? He said, who would Canelo? What are you talking about? Nobody's talking about Canelo. Boy, I swear, the Mexican fan base and Latino fan base is so happy that they got a fighter to face of boxing that's and making a name for themselves in the sport of boxing. They don't know what to do with themselves. It's embarrassing. See, you should act like you've been here before, but they can't. Mr. VA Fitted, what's going on? They can't. They can't help themselves. It's so happy to have a fighter that they could, you know, yeah, we got it. It's abundantly clear, and it's a shame, man. What are you talking about? DC Jazz and Boston, brother, in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in super chat. Support the grind, my brother. I appreciate you, great brother. Much love to my brother DC Jazz and Boxing. Always come through, studying up, showing your boy Blue love. CX 1370, brother in super chat. Canelo, what's your opinion? I can't tell you that. I don't know. Teddy Peace 504, what's going on? I couldn't tell you that, man. Smooth JT, what's going on? Farley 81, what's going on? Steve Austin, what's going on? Only Canelo knows that. Only Canelo knows that, and his team knows that. And maybe even his team don't know it. Maybe he don't even know it. Who knows? Who knows, man? People could say what they want. People could assume what they want. Pop 375, what's going on, great brother? People could assume what they want. They could say what they want. We know that he tested positive for clenbuterol, but then they said he passed the hair sample. Who knows? And then in the sport of boxing, man, there's so many people. There's so much that go on in the sport of boxing. Bosco 77, what's going on? Let me explain this, right? People always ask me, Blue, why you don't mention what Canelo did? Why you don't mention that Canelo tested positive? Why you don't mention this and why you don't mention that? And the reason I don't do it, Keenan Williams, what's going on? Tax Stat, what's going on? So here's the thing, right? Why I don't say it. No, that's not Tax Tack. That's not the case at all. Ernie V, what's going on? I'm going to explain to you the Mexican and Latino fan base. I'll explain that to you in a second, Tax Tack, because what you said is completely untrue. But I'll explain. Calvin the Great, what's going on? And I'll get to it in a second. But people ask me all the time. You say that they don't care, they go support. That's not true. And stop saying that. That's incorrect. And I'm going to correct you on it. Give me a second. Tax that. Because that's a misconception. Oh, they come and they support. We don't. Joe Hart, what's going on? Crisco, 713, the Clark, what's going on? That's false. Of course we go support. What are you talking about? Errol Smith, Floyd Mayweather has the biggest numbers in the history of sport of boxing. Mike Tyson has the biggest numbers in the history of sport of boxing. Damian Milton, what's going on? What are we talking about? Nobody tops Mike Tyson and Floyd Mayweather numbers. So we support them. That's a misconception. They tell you that so that way you don't have to fight those fighters. Or you have to involve when you have two African American fighters, nobody supports. That's false. Kareem Abdul Kawhi, what's going on? That's completely false. What are you talking about? I'm going to tell you the difference. And I'll tell you in a second. But CX 1370, let me explain to you why I never bring up that situation with Canelo Alvarez. Because I'm privy to a lot of information that there's a lot of boxers that bend the rules in the sport of boxing. There's a lot of boxers that bend the rules. Ish, what's going on? Danny Swift, what's going on? There's a lot of boxers that have been reported to have some unfair advantages, or have been doing a lot of things behind the scenes. For instance, Shane Mosley, he tested positive. James Toney, I believe he tested. Roy Jones, right? So there's all types of people that people say, oh, this guy tested, this guy tested. Who knows who did what? Carlos Reales, what's going on? Nobody knows. Alexander Wright, what's going on? Nobody actually knows who did what and who didn't do what. Delonte Reeves, what's going on? So I don't get into that. That's the reason why when people ask me, well, why you don't talk about Canelo did this? Because it's just a lot that goes on behind the scenes, man. It's a lot. The drop, what's going on? Mocha Choker, brother, the super chat, dropping that half a good on your boy Blue in the super chat. He said, hey, Blue, channels like you, Aki, and Ego got me really into boxing. Here's a donation as I want to support you because you got real insight on this sport. I appreciate you, great brother. Much love to you. So now let me respond to the brother that said, brother Tax Hack, that said, they support. We didn't support Sugar Ray Leonard and Tommy Hearns? Elton Spencer, what's going on? The last time I checked, the Four Kings only included one Latino fighter, and he was the fourth out of all of them. Creed, what's going on? I never said they didn't support their people. Pay attention. The reason that you have two ears and one mouth is for a reason. So see, you're talking and you ain't listening. I never said that they didn't support. Did anybody hear me say that they? So you started that off by saying, what you mean that stop saying that, brother. They definitely support their people regardless. I never said they didn't. Did you ever hear me in this conversation say that they didn't? Kevin Moniz, what's going on? Did you hear me say that they didn't? You came here. Okay, see, this is what I'm talking about. This is why you can't have certain conversations. If you have a hard time listening, you're talking too fast and you're not paying attention. So you came in, Tax Tack, and you started this conversation by saying they don't have a crab in a barrel mentality. So what are you referring to when you say they don't have a crab in a barrel mentality and they support their own regardless? So then now you're trying to switch it, and you said, did I say that African-American people didn't support any African-American fighters? When did I say that? You just started off by saying that because you said they don't have the crab in the barrel mentality and they support each other regardless, and they don't care. So what are you talking about? See, I pay very close attention, brother. I saw what you typed. Part twice. What's going on? Bumpy T, what's going on? Twin D, what's going on? Brown Squad Inc., what's going on? I saw exactly what you typed. Kevin Moniz, what's going on? You said they don't have a crab in a barrel mentality. So who are you referring to when you say that? Now explain to me who you're referring to, because now you said I didn't say we don't support. Okay, so now I'm asking you. Jose Vargas, what's going on? Hope now, DF Dub, what's going on? So now Chris Ray, what's going on? So if you're not, then who are you referring to then? I'll wait. Tell me who you're referring to when you said they support each other, they don't have the crab in the barrel mentality. Quan Jeffries, what's going on? So then who are you referring to? Go ahead, tell me. SGT Bray, what's going on? Go ahead, tell me who you're referring to. You said they don't have that mentality. They support each other regardless. So then who are you? Then you have to, by you saying that means that you're saying there's somebody that don't support somebody. Brother, are you paying attention to what you're saying? You're talking yourself in a circle because you're talking faster than you're listening. So now you're saying what I'm saying is Mexican fighters support their own regardless. Black fight fans don't support our fans. So you just now listen to this. Now I want you to pay attention to what you just said. Pay attention to what you just said. You understand? This is what I'm telling you. Relax and just listen to what I'm telling you. You said, this is what you just said, right? You said, did I say black people didn't support any black fighters at all? Question mark. When did I say that? I didn't say that. I didn't say that you said that. Now you're saying, right? On the flip side of it, you said what I'm saying is Mexican fighters support their own regardless. Black fight fans don't support our own fans regardless. So then what are you talking about? Then you're saying that you're talking yourself in a circle because you're getting ahead of yourself without listening to what I'm saying. Boss Conversation, my brother Reggie Owens. Go subscribe to my brother Boss Conversation, Reggie Owens. So what are you saying? Quincy Carter, what's going on? You confusing me because you're talking faster than you're listening. So now here's this, right? So now the Libra 926, what's going on? Right. So you said they got the crab in the barrel. So who has the crab in the barrel mentality? Tell me. Josh Bagdon, what's going on? He said, can a man have his own opinion? It's not an opinion, brother. I deal with facts over feelings. This has nothing to do with opinion. It's not opinionated, brother. Floyd Mayweather and Mike Tyson hold the biggest numbers because we support. So what are you talking about? That's not opinionated. You want it to be opinionated because you're on the other side of the fence. No, it has nothing to do with opinions, brother. Sorry you missed me with that. Good try, though. Ish, brother in Super Chat, I missed you again. The bouts. At you next in the Philly interview was good. Yes, I'll be out there. I might be out there this week or next week for sure. Eric Salazar, brother in the Super Chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in Super Chat. He said half a dub for your boy Blue. Salute. Appreciate you. H-Town 7113, my brother. Unique business. What's going on? So now let me explain this, right? So this is what I was going to explain to you before you tried to, you got on the defensive. Damian Milton, Dago 619, Cali Factor. What's going on? So now here's the thing, right? David Gordon Lane, what's going on? So now Big Block, what's going on? So what I was saying was this. Yes, they have shown a history. Latino fight fans and Mexican fight fans have shown a history of support. But because when you get a fighter on a certain level that are so far and few in between, we have a history. Right now, you look at our fighters that are coming up through the system, right? Okay? You have Shakur Stevenson. You have Jaron Ennis. You have Devin Haney. You have Javante Tank Davis. You have Christopher Colberg. You have so many that you forget to put people in the conversation, right? Johnson Boys Entertainment. What's going on? You have so many that you forget people. So what happens with us is that Greg Posey, what's going on? Ron Gibson Jr., what's going on? So what happens with us is this, brother. Let me explain this to you. Is that we have taken it for granted because there's so many. We have the Sugar Ray Leonards, the Pernell Whitakers, and I'm talking about the greatest of the greats, not just great fighters for his era, or not just a great fight. No, I'm talking about the greatest of the greats, the Muhammad Ali's. If you give me your top 10 favorite fighters and the greatest of all time, right? We take it for granted. Now we got, look at the fighters just signed. Keyshawn Davis, right? So what happens is we have the opportunity to choose. Let me say it to you again. We have the opportunity to choose. We have choices. Right now, you have Terence Crawford. You have Errol Spence. They both in the top pound for pound. How many Mexican fighters are in the top 10 or Latino fighters in the top 10 pound for pound right now? That's where it differs. So what happens is we take us for granted. Reality pop star brother in Super Chat dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the Super Chat. He said hashtag Blue Blood Sports TV, hashtag pop star. What's going on, great brother? Hit me up on the gram. That guy George, brother in the Super Chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the Super Chat. He said, what's up, Blue? What's good with you, great brother? So what happens is this, right? You have a Floyd Mayweather. You have Shane Mosley, YG Knight, what's going on? Josh Gordon, what's going on? Right? That's what happens. You have a Shane Mosley when Floyd Mayweather era, Winky Wright, a Roy Jones Jr. Look at the pound for pound list. Let me show you the pound for pound list when Floyd Mayweather was fighting. Let me show you something. I want to show you something. This is very interesting, and I want you to pay attention. I want to show y'all something. The pound for pound list back in the early 2000s, the top 3 fighters on the pound for pound list was Roy Jones at 1, Bernard Hopkins at 2, Shane Mosley at 3. Yeah, Oscar De La Hoya at 4. But then you had Floyd Mayweather, James Toney, and Antonio Tarver. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys in top 10 on the pound for pound list. Oscar De La Hoya, Eric Morales, only 2 Latino fighters on the list. Then you had Manny Pacquiao and Costa Azul. So did you understand what I just told you? We have been dominating the sport of boxing for so long, right, that we have taken us for granted. Steve Butler, what's going on? Who's my favorite boxer of all time? It's hard for me to say that, but It depends on the day. It could be Floyd Mayweather today. It could be Sugar Ray Leonard tomorrow. It could be Pernell Whitaker. Depends how I'm feeling. Larry Holmes. Depends how I'm feeling. It just depends. Paul Carrick, what's going on, great brother? Where you been at? Angel Torres, brother in Super Chat, dropping that Texas the Mexican dub on your boy Blue in Super Chat. Yeah, in skill they are good, but the problem is that they want to be the next Mayweather, and for that, first they need to be like Pretty Boy, the guy that was a fighter, and build a name. I agree with you, Angel Torres. I agree with you 1,000%, brother. But here's the problem with that, Angel Torres. Now, let me explain this to you. Here's another thing. When you have a Mexican fighter that fights, Mexican fighters, Mexican fight fans, and Mexican legendary fighters, they get upset if you don't follow the blueprint of the yesteryear fighter. If you use too much movement, if you're being a slick boxer, oh, you're not a natural Mexican style fighter that fight in the pocket and give it everything you got in the pocket. They get upset. But if we follow the blueprint of a Floyd Mayweather, right, then we say, man, why are you trying to be like Floyd Mayweather? Man, be your own fighter. You see what I'm talking about? You see where the difference lies? So I agree. Definitely, they should take the blue. If you're going to take Floyd Mayweather blueprint, for sure, you need to take it from the beginning and be Pretty Boy Floyd before you get to the Money Mayweather stage. Too many fighters today are enamored with the money, the flash, and the jewelry and the lifestyle, opposed to how the blueprint of how he even got to that lifestyle. So I agree with you 1,000%. That's not money, brother in the Super Chat, dropping that half a duh on your boy Blue Super Chat. He says, salute, Blue. Salute to you, great brother. So that's the thing. Victor Griffin, brother in Super Chat. Salute, Blue. When you say Duran was the fourth out of the four kings, you mean the fights between them and not the accomplishments, and hit the like button. Yes, I mean this, right? There was four kings in that era that competed against each other. He's 1-4. Let that settle in. He's one of the four kings. But when he competed against them, he's 1-4. He got the first fight, and many people felt like Sugar Ray Leonard fought his fight because Roberto Duran got in his psyche. So he's 1-4. He lost to Sugar Ray Leonard in the rematch. He lost to Hagler and Hearns. In every which way. Sugar Ray Leonard made him quit. Tommy Hearns brutally knocked him out, and Hagler outboxed him. And then he lost to oh man. Here I go again, for goodness sake. How am I forgetting his name? So he's actually 1-5. Then big, what's going on? What's his name? Chris Brooks, what's going on? Bible English, what's going on? Skillful Nolan, my brother in Super Chat, he said, from the king to the king. Salute to you, great brother. What's his name? That Sugar Ray Leonard fought and he beat Benitez. He lost to Benitez as well. Wilfred Benitez. He lost to Wilfred Benitez, Sugar Ray Leonard, Tommy Hearns, and Hagler. He lost. Devon Webster, what's going on? But he gets considered as one of the four kings over Benitez. I serve 88. What's going on? Quincy Carter, brother in Super Chat. Big Bear Boston Squad. What's going on? He said Floyd is one of a kind, in my opinion. Fighters will be hard pressed to master the game to that extent. Good luck with that. No, they can. They just don't choose to follow it because it's they want the instant gratification. Nicholas Simmons, what's going on? My brother Devon Webster in the super chat, he said, Mexican style, aka stand still and let me hit you. Facts. No skill involved. Just stand there and just trade it out. My brother Jab Jamboree, Act Reach in the building. Yeah, Iran Barkley, but styles make fights, man. Style makes fights. So yeah, Iran Barkley beat Tommy Hearns, then Duran beat Iran Barkley. Yeah, styles make fights. You're gonna have that. A broke clock is right twice a day. Paul Smith, what's going on? You're gonna have that. A broken clock is right twice a day. The drop, what's going on? The point is, is that yeah, he beat him, but he beat him. It's just like I show you this, right? Jay, what's going on? Jimmy Bird, what's going on? Much love to you. You look at this. I tell you the guys this all the time. Shane Mosley beats Ricardo Mayorga twice. Ricardo Mayorga is not a skill boxer, just a unorthodox, awkward, rough, rugged fighter, right? Shane Mosley beats him twice, knocks him out. Chad Kelly, what's going on? Huncho 2-time, what's going on? But Shane Mosley, Joe Gordon, what's going on? Shane Mosley, Miss and Son, what's going on? Alejandro Villamil, what's going on? So now, but Shane Mosley can't beat Vernon Forrest. Lose to the late great Vernon Forrest twice. Can't beat him. But Vernon Forrest can't beat Ricardo Mayorga. So things happen. It just is, the sport of boxing gets weird that way. Eric Mendez, what's going on? Yeah, he beat Iran Barkley. He didn't beat none of the other 4 kings. So what are you talking about? Yeah, styles make fights. Sneaky quiet. What's going on? You see, it's people like that. Because Eric Mendez is just happy to say he has somebody that he could look to and refer back to. Michael Turner, what's going on? We don't have that. Because I can look at Sugar Ray Leonard. I can look at Floyd. Every which way I turn, I got a great, an all-time great, a legend, an icon. Aline Workfield, what's going on? Brian Corbett, what's going on? So yeah, AK, what's going on? You have to hold certain fighters dear to you. iMac Music, what's going on? Z Stacks 1017, what's going on? You have to hurt. Yeah, so they support certain fighters because you have to hold them dear to you because they're few and far in between. And for every great boxer, Canelo Alvarez lost every single round to Floyd Mayweather, who was going on 37 years of age. He lost every single round. Duran lost to Hagler, Hearns, Leonard, Duran, and Benitez. Cowboy 007, what's going on? Hearns also beat Sugar Ray Leonard in the second fight. Brad Stein, what's going on? Man of Lord X, what's going on? Fly High 89, Carlos Ayana, what's going on? Man of Lord X, what's going on? So it just is what it is. Oscar De La Hoya, great fighter. Lost to Floyd Mayweather, lost to Shane Mosley, lost to Bernard Hopkins. Devon Webster, you don't got a wrench? Now watch this now. See? Love him. Eric Mendez. Ali lost with a child and is still great and deserves respect. You don't think Duran deserves his respect? Never said Duran didn't. When did I say Duran didn't deserve respect? When did you hear me say he didn't deserve respect? See, because they all in their emotions. They can't deal in facts over feelings. He's in his feelings. Did anybody hear me say Durant wasn't great? Did anybody hear me say Roberto Duran wasn't a great fighter? Show of hands, how many people heard me say Roberto Duran wasn't a great fighter? Or did I say that the great fighters are few, far? There's a lot of great Latino and Mexican fighters, but not as many as the African American fighters. When did I say Roberto Duran wasn't a great fighter? Who heard me say that? See, you can always tell when you're dealing with feelings over facts from the response. They're always going to respond in that manner because they're dealing in feelings and not facts. So nobody ever heard me say Roberto Duran wasn't a great fighter. I never said that. On the mic, my brother Terence Bailey Sr. Go subscribe to my brother on the mic with Terence Bailey Sr. Never heard me say that once. So where did you get that from? Marky there, 123, brother in super chat. Wow, thank God my lady told me not to be to bet on the Cardinals. I was about to bet 800 on these dudes. Man, listen. If that was how you say, well, Rocky Marciano is the best because he never lost. Here we go again. See, dealing in feelings over facts. When did I say anything about somebody losing or not losing? They can't pay attention because when you're dealing in feelings, you can't pay attention. You just can't. Angel Torres, brother, back dropping that Mexican half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. I agree 100 with you, Blue. That's why even in Mexico, the casual boxing fans watch Mayweather's fight, but also that had one of the kind personality. He was a complete star package. Oh, facts. That's a fact. Cowboy Choco 9, what's going on? See, Eric Mendez, he can't help himself. ABZ713, what's going on? He can't help himself. He's dealing in all emotion. Nothing about facts. Nothing he's saying has any merit to it. He's telling you everything about his emotions. Now watch this. Again, emotional. Mayweather chose Duran as his second best fight for him. That's his personal favorite fighter of all time. What does that mean? Does that mean so because Floyd Mayweather chose him as his third best favorite fighter of all time, does that mean he didn't lose pretty much all his big fights as the Four Kings? You can't erase history. It is what it is. You can't help yourself, right? So now he's talking about, well, Floyd Mayweather picked him as third. No, that's Floyd Mayweather's personal best. I have Juan Manuel Marquez in top 5 of my all-time favorite fighters. Does that mean he's better than some of the other fighters? No, he's just my personal favorite fighter. Brandon Goodman, what's going on? TBF Furbo, what's going on? Old Paul Boston, what's going on? But see, once again, you're dealing in emotion. Kai, what's going on? If you separate the emotion from facts, you'll hear what I'm saying, but you can't hear it because you're dealing with all emotion. So because Juan Manuel Marquez is one of my all-time top 5 favorite fighters in history in my life, does that mean he's top 5 all-time in history in the actual books? No. But you can't help yourself because you're dealing in emotion. Because you know, this is what I tell you. Once you see the truth, you can't unsee the truth. Mitchell Hamilton, what's going on? It just is what it is. You can't unsee the truth. Shogun 76, what's going on? Once you see the truth, you can't unsee the truth. You can try to alter it as much as you want to, but the truth is the truth. It just is what it is. Jose Rico, what's going on? STL D Murray, what's going on? STL NDA Building, what's going on? R Espinoza, my brother, what's going on? MT Gamer, what's going on? You can't unsee the truth. It is what it is. So when you grow up and you have blunt trauma, what's going on? And you grow, Adrian Jones, what's going on? Gio Manning, what's going on? Now, don't get me wrong, because then people run into, oh, Blue said there's no great Mexican and Latino fighters. Never said that. Canelo's a great fighter. He's a historic great. I believe that. Right? Juan Manuel Marquez, historically a great fighter. Mikey Garcia, historically a great fighter. Danny Garcia, historically, in my opinion, I don't know. He's a good fighter, very good fighter. Eric Morales, Marco Antonio Barrera. These are historically great fighters. Gennaro Hernandez, historically great. Right, they are. Positive, what's going on? But I'm talking about when you weigh out Trick Nolte, my brother, what's good with you? But when you do a comparison of a list, it's not close. It just is what it is. So when you can turn, so this false narrative that, oh, these guys don't support this guys and no, bro, Kojak, what's going on? They tell you that that's false. The biggest fight in the sport of boxing right now is Errol Spence versus Terence Crawford. Hello, the Barbados Stearns, what's going on? That's the biggest fight in boxing. The second biggest, at one time it was Joshua versus Deontay Wilder. If Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder would have fought when the fight was first being talked about and it was first being mentioned and it was first being at its height, when they were both undefeated for undisputed, they would have done bigger numbers than Deontay Wilder did with Tyson Fury. Facts. They would have done bigger numbers than Deontay Wilder did with Tyson Fury. That's a fact. At the height, when they were talking about it at its height, Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder, and Anthony Joshua was the biggest thing going. That's a fact. You could put Wilder and Joshua together right now, and it's still going to do huge numbers right now. And it still do big numbers right now. Dontrell Richardson, what's going on? Look at the welterweight division. Lawrence Falk, what's going on? The facts is the facts. Look at the welterweight division. There's one Mexican fighter that's a major player in the welterweight division. Virgil Ortiz Jr. Lawrence Falk, what's going on? Anton Wright, what's going on? Facts. Eric O said the game is over. Yeah. He who greets, what's going on? Black Blood Sports TV, brother, in Super Chat. Not as big as Fury Joshua. It would have been bigger, brother. What are you talking about? Are you kidding me? Monica Sylvie, peace and blessings to you, Queen. How you doing today? Are you kidding me? Man, stop, man. Stop, brother. Stop. Stop. Please stop. What you talking about, man? Wilbur Comfort, Omaha. What's going on, great brother? Where you been at? Sir Ant Bo, what's going on? Kenichi Bear, my brother. What's good with you, great brother? King Judah, my brother. What's good with you? It's not even close, man. Yeah, Joshua and Fury big in the UK, not overall. In the UK, yeah, it would be enormous. Globally, no. Young King's Company, what's going on? The GOAT, what's going on? Black Blood Sports TV, facts over feelings. Yeah, I did. That's all I deal in, facts over feelings, brother. Kawhi Elliott, what's going on? Appreciate you. That's all I deal in is facts over feelings. Yeah, Joshua and Fury is a big fight in the UK, not globally. That's why they want to put the fight in the UK. And in the States, we have bigger states here in the U.S. than the entire UK. So yeah, it's bigger there. Overachiever, what's going on? No, I'm not wrong, bro. Man, I can't talk to you, brother. I'm not gonna talk to you. I can't, man. Can't indulge in silliness. No, I'm just gonna ignore him. D Brown, what's going on? Joshua Wright, what's going on? Smash the like button, man. How many likes we got? How many likes we got, man? Miss Sexy, peace of blessings to you, Queen. Muhammad M. Brother in Super Chat. Wilder's wash now won't do any numbers. Yeah, okay. Boy, oh boy. People have such a silly mentality. Chillville, what's going on? Don't know nothing about the sport of boxing. We just talk just because we can. Community TV one, what's going on? David Gordon Lane, brother in the Super Chat, dropping that half a go on your boy Blue in the Super Chat. This needs to be posted. Salute to Quincy Carter. Don't let your heritage dictate your opinion on boxing. Respect the science. Yes, sir. Rob Montgomery, what's going on, great brother? I don't block him. Just let him go ahead, man. Brother Adam, the UK is smaller than the US. Duh. Wilder's not done at all whatsoever. King Corleone, what's going on? He lost to Tyson Fury. Talk about he's not a big draw. Is what are we talking about, man? I told you the Rams was gonna beat the Cardinals. My brother Corey Lee Boxing in the building. Go subscribe to my brother Corey Lee Boxing. What's good with you, Corey? Told you the Rams was gonna beat the Cardinals. They ain't even close. It ain't even close. And it ain't even close. Michael Lee, what's going on? Slug, what's going on? Pagward, what's going on? Man, I gotta. He said we shall see when Wilder fights again, brother. You have no clue about the sport of boxing, huh? You're just talking just to talk. Learn the sport of boxing. If anything, Wilder's star status, it grew because of the loss. GR, what's going on? Wilder's name grew. What's going on, great brother? Wilder's name grew. His status grew. You put Wilder in the ring, he's going to do big numbers again. That's it. Angel Torres, brother in the Super Chat. Hey, Blue, and what was your inspiration to become a boxing YouTuber? I want to start my own channel, but there are so many toxic fans that I regret. Hey, man, Chua Coronado, what's going on? Let me tell you, I'm going to be honest with you, right? Angel Torres, I'm in love with the sport of boxing, and my patience is very, very thick. So it works for me because, you know, at times I get annoyed, Angel Torres, but for the most part, I welcome him because I love the sport of boxing. Hope now, my brother in the Super Chat, I don't know who worse, Muhammad M or Black Blood Sports TV. Sometimes people just talk because they can, great brother. That's what it's about. So, and Raymond Henry, what's going on? Sir Ambo, what's going on? I love the sport of boxing. John Kramer, what's going on? I love the sport of boxing, man. I could do it all day. So, because of that, it's a passion. It's not a job. And because it's a passion and not a job, it's easy for me. It's easy for me to give you all the information I could come up with. It's easy for me to, to break it down, sit here, like right now I feel a little bit under the weather. But, that distracts me. Bro, boxing is old, no boxing, no life. Agreed, Eric Mendez. Agreed, no boxing, no life. I welcome the debates. I welcome all of that. When, the Flame, what's going on? When I get annoyed and I get frustrated when people say like stuff like, hey, like the other dude the other day, Floyd Mayweather ain't try to fight those fighters. Man, goodbye. Now you wasting my time. K. Croy, what's going on? You understand? Brother Adam, what's going on? D. Brown, what's going on? Broner loses to Conor Benn. Yeah, I can see that. So those types of things annoy me when people say stuff that is just off the walls. Just now I know you're just saying stuff just for the sake of saying stuff, right? And that now that's when I can't have a conversation with you. Ness Coney, what's going on? If you legit have your opinion, or maybe you're not aware of this and that, but you trying to stand me down. Floyd Mayweather didn't try to fight Costa too. He didn't try to fight Shane Mosley. He didn't try to fight. What's she doing? She looked guilty coming upstairs. Got you. Right. So when you Michael Ray II, what's going on? So when you when you do stuff like that, Mitchell Hampton, what's going on? That's when it annoys me, because now it's like, all right, now you're just doing it just cause. Oh, Floyd Mayweather didn't try to fight Shane Mosley. He didn't try to fight De La Hoya. He didn't try to fight Costa too. He didn't try to fight. What are you talking about? Goodbye. Alfred Jackson, what's going on? Black Wolf, what's going on? Black Wolf, inbox me on Instagram, brother. Inbox me on Instagram, Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Big facts, no cap. What's going on? Yeah, I love football, man. I love football as much as I love boxing. My wife is vacuuming the hardwood floor. High-end, potent, great. What's going on? Will do now. My name is Don Holmes, a.k.a. D3. Got you, great brother. Inbox me on Instagram. Scott Gonzalez, what's going on? Yeah, Caddy Peeps 504. Pure emotion. Eric Mendez. See, like the brother Eric Mendez, right? I could have a conversation with Eric Mendez. See, because I understand Terry Smooth Jr. what's going on. B Fitness, what's going on. I can understand where he's coming from. I understand what he's talking about, right? It's not that he don't know the sport. Even like Black Blood Sports TV, brother in the super chat, we can all agree Floyd is the best of the last era. Agreed. See, I know when Muhammad M, Black Blood Sports TV, Eric Mendez, I understand when it comes, so I can have a conversation with him. When you come here and you're trying to tell me, and you just stand on, no, bro, Please stop. And then you're talking about stuff like Floyd Mayweather ain't trying to fight this guy. He ain't did. Floyd Mayweather ducked this guy, and Floyd Mayweather avoided this guy. Man, bro, I don't want to talk to you. That's when I don't want to talk to you. Yeah, Terry Smooth Jr. Exactly what she's doing. Marky Dan 123 brother super chat. Buddha Baker neck bent at a bad angle. I didn't even see it, brother. I see everybody talking about it. Buddha Baker is great too. Buddha Baker is great. Jaquan Pickett, what's going on? Kieran Alexa, my brother, he said vacuum in hardwood floor. Yeah, she is. You can't hear it? I'm surprised y'all can't hear it. She got this new vacuum, man. It's like a duster vacuum. Man, she in love with that thing. Frank Navarro, what's going on? She's in love with that thing, man. That's all I hear is Big Al House of Pain, what's going on? Man, you gotta hear how it sounds on my hall on upstairs. It's so heavy on the floor. There's nothing down there?
I checked from the fridge. We don't have any.
All right. GB Lifetime Viz, what's going on? Larry B, my brother, what's going on? Yeah, I don't feel good right now. TY, what's going on, great brother? Smash the like button. How many likes we got? Yeah, I straight don't feel good right now. That's weird. If Arizona had Hopkins, Demetrius Hopkins. Get the likes up, people. Get the likes up, man. We should have 1K likes, man. Get the likes up. Malik Woody, what's going on? Where you been at? Lawrence Folk, what's going on? David said not enough. Yeah, get the likes up, man. We should have 1K likes right now. They don't send out a notification. Tell you, Aline, what's going on? We got 500 people in here. We need 1,000 likes. Get those likes up. Facts. Get the likes up, man. Yeah, you got more than 500 people in here. You got way more than 500 people. That's 500 that you see. That guy, George, my brother, he said, nah, you didn't say that. That's 500 people that you see. Get the likes up. Get the likes up. We should have 1,000 likes for sure. Darian Garcia, Melvin Gent, what's going on? Salute Blue Live from the UK. Salute to the UK. Salute to the UK, man. I want to come to the UK, man. So anyway, with Terence Crawford, man, Melvin Gent, what's going on? He said, I see 517. Yeah, whatever number you see, add 200. That's what number I see. They want you to see a certain number, so you think that it's not a lot of traffic. Kai, what's going on? So every time you see a number, add 200 to it. That's what I see. So I see 713 people. You say you see 517. Douglas Bronzy, 13. What's going on? You're always honest or so. Aaron made millions or from Crawford. Salute to Canada. Salute to Canada, man. Boo, I'll be at the Con Brook. Are you coming? I wanted to, man, but I don't know about the travel right now. Eric Mendez, salute to my brother in Panama. Salute to Panama. Wise man, what's going on? I want to, Muhammad M, but you know, a whole travel thing. High end point, Payne Gary, what's going on? Garay, what's going on? He said, I see 717. That's what I see. No, I see 713. You see 717. Joe Davis see 427. Alex Naive see 523. See? Richard Pentagano, what's going on? That's what they want you to see, so they could tell you that, oh, nobody's coming through. He said no boxing in January. Yeah, the fight for Conor and Brooks is February 19th. Larry B said he see 512. Marky said he see 512. D Brown said he see 514. This girl love boxing see 452. So I'm trying to tell y'all, man. That's why I tell y'all. Kobe Camp said I see 519. Smash the like button, man. I know y'all be thinking free one. What's going on? Darren Garcia 517. That's why I tell y'all to smash the like button. Eric C 737. It's all types of numbers. It's all over the place. When it should just, how could you see? We should all see the same exact number. Jay Simpkins, what's going on? Kareem Ebanks, what's going on? We should all see the same exact number. How could you see a different number? We all live in the same stream. Smash the like button, people. Get the likes up. Get the likes up to 1K. Smash it. Yeah, it's outrageous. 31-8. It's not even a game. Martial Law, what's going on? Miss 704, what's going on? Puda! Daniel Smith, what's going on? You can see a different number, Blue. Yeah, I see 700. Now it's at 734. Alan Maddox, what's going on? I see 734 people. All y'all see 500. That's ridiculous, man. Come on. And y'all ain't even seeing the correct number. Somebody see 505. Somebody seeing 501. Somebody seeing 520. Come on. So they're telling you that they're keeping it. They want you to see a certain number. Music shown by Music TV. What's going on? Banger Money. What's going on? Get the likes up. Free one. What's going on? Get the likes up to 1K. Plain and simple. So anyway, Terence Crawford. Back to Terence Crawford, right? This is an unfortunate situation for Terence Crawford. And I'm starting to think maybe that what happened with Terence Crawford is he waited too long. Maybe people think that Terence Crawford is bad in a business sense, and that, essentially Terence Crawford brought this on himself. Because I'm not seeing a lot of backing on the part of Terence Crawford. Nobody. I saw a lot of people talking about how they love Terence Crawford, how they was friends of Terence Crawford, and they support Terence Crawford. And I don't see no support from nobody. Because why? Everybody want to protect their bottom line. And that's unfortunate. Right? That's unfortunate, right? Because everybody wants to protect their bottom line. So it goes to show you in this by yourself. Period. The Cleaner 42, what's going on? Do you feel sorry for fighters still signing with Top Rank? No, absolutely not. The Cleaner 42. You signed. You chose. Nobody told you to sign. You choose to sign in. I always say this. I don't blame Bob Arum for doing nothing. Nothing. But I wonder, where's all the Terence Crawford fans? Where's all the Terence Crawford supporters as boxers? I saw two people come out saying they support Terence Crawford. Floyd Mayweather and Yordenis Ugas. Sean Coleman, what's going on? Floyd Mayweather and Yordenis Ugas. Where's everybody else? Muhammad M. Brother in Super Chat. Tim Brad G. George Foreman, Rashida not supporting their own. No, they're not. Shane McCullum, what's going on? Vern Davenport, what's going on? Pride Waif, what's going on? Where is everybody? Patriot Deceiver, what's going on? Jose Verge, what's going on? Where's everybody? Where's the fans and the friends and the partners of Terence Crawford. You ain't got to speak against anybody. But you can say, hey, listen, man, salute to Terence Crawford, man. I support him. Hopefully everything work out for him. The drop, what's going on? Or Terry Smooth, Errol been coming out for Terence Crawford. Knockout Boxing 86 TV. My brother, what's good with you, great brother? Go subscribe to my brother, Knockout Boxing 86 TV. Chris Wells, what's going on? Errol Spence been supporting Terence Crawford. He been saying that, blame Bob. That boy Tito won. What's going on? Dominic Seaborn, what's going on? He been saying blame Bob. I don't like what they doing. Ricky Thompson, what's going on? When Terence Crawford fought, who was it he fought? And Errol Spence came out and he was like, man, they talking about Lomachenko more than they talking about Terence Crawford. Who Terence Crawford fought? Forgot who it was, man. It was Amir Khan. Amir Khan. William Ward, what's going on? Amir Khan. Texas Doe, what's going on? When he fought Amir Khan, he was like, Errol Spence like, man, where all the support for Terence Crawford, man? Where the promotion at? Where's this? Where's that? Oh, they taking Buda Baker to the hospital like that? Neckbone, what's going on? Time to turn on football and watch blue. Salute to you. TY, what's going on? Craig Smith, what's going on? Yeah, it's hard to complete. Warrior 519, what's going on? Michael Lee, what's going on? Marky Dan 123, brother in super chat. They got an app people go to when they need like person to say. Then Race Bob got them folks on speed dial. Don't seem like he even needed it. Geo James Khalil 98, what's going on? Free one. Yeah, it was a kind of back on the head. Yeah. Yeah, where's all the support? I love Terence Crawford. These fighters is ducking Terence Crawford, man. Everybody said that on telecast, everywhere. Oh, they ducking now? Terence Crawford leaves Top Rank? Oh, they ain't ducking now, huh? Now it's all about Terence Crawford, huh? Legal Professor, what's going on? Yeah, Michael Lee. I didn't even know what happened. The Spot, what's going on, great brother? Kai, brother in Super Chat, said they said Bud don't talk enough. Bob can't do it all. Loma can't even speak English. They market him like an A-list celebrity. Well, they don't really market Lomachenko either. Lomachenko team is just works better underneath the surface. But G Johnson, what's going on? Salute to Harlem. Hey, do me a favor, make sure ain't no pots in there and turn the air fryer on for me. Mr. 704, what's going on? Said Blue Blood Sports TV. Bob, did Mayweather, Pac-Man, Mikey, Garcia, Gilbert, Romero's wrong also at the end of the contract with Tyron? That's what I'm saying, Mr. 704. TJ Hall, what's going on? He had examples. So I don't know why he's surprised. You turned it on? You completely forgot.
No, I didn't.
Yeah. He had plenty of examples. See, the difference was with Lomachenko and everybody else is that Egas, what's his name? Klimas. His team, Lomachenko's team, they don't promote Lomachenko like that. They don't promote. Tyson Fury promotes himself. And pass me Gatorade, man.
Who cookie made?
Jessica.
Those two?
Huh? These?
No.
Where? Oh, it's either Pudas. I think it's Pudas. Smash the like button. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. He had a history, Mr. 704. He had examples. That's why I've been saying that he should have did better as far as business goes with making decisions, and he didn't. Black Wolf, brother, in the super chat. Appreciate you, great brother. Jafari Caesar said, Mr. Super Chat. This is why, from the beginning, I've been saying, remember from the beginning, I've been telling y'all, salute to Tawan Aline, brother in the super chat. He said, if Spence moves up in weight, do you think he will eventually cross paths with his homies, the Charlo brothers? No. They're gonna strategically move up in weight. So Errol Spence moves up in weight. Jamel's gonna move up in weight. And give me that orange juice. That's what I was looking for. Cole Porter, what's going on? Jamal Charlo, drummer 700, what's going on? Jamal Charlo's going to move up in weight. Errol Spence is going to move up in weight. Jamel Charlo will move up in weight strategically. So they'll never cross paths. They'll never fight. Devon Webster, my brother in super chat. EJ says blame Bob. Buzz says Errol duck you. Facts, but now he's blaming Bob. Get the likes up to 1.1K. Now he's blaming Bob, right? Malik Woody, what's going on? Isn't that something? But I'm interested to see what's going to happen with him in the future. Chuga plays. What's going on? Bob has a lot of connections. Bob has a lot of relationships. So what's going to happen with Terence Crawford in the future? And so I was saying this, right? Well, Terence Crawford ain't going to do no interviews. Mr. Punch-Out, what's going on? He ain't going to do nothing. TP, what's going on? No interviews right now. He can't because everybody's going to ask him about the legal situation, and he can't talk about that. And some way, somehow, everybody's going to be trying to get information out of Terence Crawford about that. It's always going to lead back to why didn't you do this? Who did this? Who did that? Who, so on and so forth. And he can't do that. Little Scrappy, what's going on? D Murray, what's going on? He can't answer that right now. So is Poe Porter, brother in the super chat. He said, "Blue, I'm late, but I seen where Mike Tyson said him fighting Jake Paul is news to him." Yeah. So Salah Udeen, what's going on? And let me explain that, right? Mike Tyson wants a certain number. So of course, right now, Mike Tyson is going to tell the world, I ain't talking, I don't know, I don't have no conversation. Because it's about a number. So yeah, it is news to him. Eric DeMero, what's going on? Y'all gotta understand how boxing works. So he's looking for a certain number. So I'm sure it is news to him. All negotiations work in that manner. Gary Penny, what's going on? Jaron Ennis is more than hungry. More massive. What's going on? So my interest is to see where Terence Crawford is going to go from here. Josh Taylor coming to 147. Yeah. Smash the like button. Get the likes up to 1K. Kenyon Martin, what's going on? Bob got him 60-40 split. He didn't take it. Oh, yeah. But Bob didn't get him a 60-40 split. Michael James 616, what's going on? Errol Spence was asking for a 60-40 split. Bob Arum didn't get him a 60-40 split. Bob Arum didn't even begin to negotiating. He didn't get him a 60-40 split. That's what Errol Spence said that the number he wanted to make the fight happen. Bob didn't get him no split. Daniel Radovolchik, what's going on? Crawford shouldn't waste any more time. Bob, just move on and focus on himself. I agree with that. Maya Egypt, peace and blessings, Queen. How you doing tonight? Fly Guy Indy, what's going on? Charles Clark, what's going on? And the reason I agree with that is because the amount of money they saying he's looking to get. Just do boxing, what's going on? Fight was in the hand. He turned it down. Now it's Bob's fault. What fight was in his hand? Kenyon Martin, what fight was in Terence Crawford's hand? There was no fight in Terence Crawford's hand. What fight was in his hand? There's no contract in his hand. And Errol Spence admitted that. So did the PBC and so did Terence Crawford. There was no fight in his hand. What fight was in his hand? There was no contract in his hand. Smash the like button, people. There's no 60-40 came from Terence Crawford. Came from Errol Spence. But there was never a contract. That's what Errol Spence, David Gordon Lane. Have a great night, great brother. See you tomorrow. And I'll be on early tomorrow. But Terence Crawford, that was the number Errol Spence came up with. And Errol Spence said 60-40 in my favor. And then Errol Spence stated that he deserves 60-40 split in his favor. But at the end of the day, he'll let Al Heyman negotiate. So he never, he never had a contract in hand. That was just a number that Errol Spence threw out and saying that, I deserve a 60-40 split in my favor. But he never had a contract in hand. Ever. Wow, the Rams are just piling it on them, huh? So he never had anything in hand. That was just a number that Errol Spence felt that he was worth and should get. Smash the like button. Get the likes to 1K, people. Yeah, they trying to get cup numbers up. Dub_right side. Mario Pereira, what's going on, great brother? Eric Demira, yeah, the Bills look great. Who the Bills got to play now? Who the Bills got now? How do you think Floyd is managing Tank's career so far? He did a good job up until now. Now it's time to put him in there with the big names. Warrior, what's going on? Will you have Kurt on live when Kurt feel better? Oh, they got the Chiefs? Oh, yeah. I don't know how that's going to play out. Hey, Sneed, what's going on? Yeah, they're force feeding them now. Bernard Crawford, what's going on? Dago 619, he said the Chiefs. Yeah, they got the Chiefs. They could beat the Chiefs, though. Cincinnati, I think Cincinnati going to beat Tennessee. I think Cincinnati gonna beat Tennessee. Riptide Q, what's going on? Yeah, I don't feel good, man. Smash the like button, people. Smash the like button. King Jefferson, what's going on? And so the Rams go to the Tampa Bay Bucks, right? Who that? Torrey Holt, Marshall Folk? Yeah. Bumpy T, what's going on? Raymond Murphy, what's going on? Bills will beat the Chiefs. I can see that. Stephen L. Mack, what's going on? Matthew Thomas, brother in Super Chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in Super Chat. Big Blue, what it do, sir? Give him the facts. Yes, sir. Can't. That's the only thing I can do. Guy King, what's going on? Christian Gutierrez, what's going on? Yeah. You got Kawhi Leonard and Paul George. Jay-Z in the building. Yeah, Kawhi Leonard and Paul George is there. You got, yeah, they both hurt. Amazing. Yeah, we got to go to Green Bay, man. Supreme Beast Boston Talk. What's going on, great brother? Where you been at? Bobo, what's up, Bobo? Where you been at? Big Watch 12, what's going on? Yeah, smash the like button, people. Get the likes to 1K, people. Yeah, been here the whole time. Okay, Johnny True Blue Staley, what's going on? And Jay-Z ain't no Rams fan. Oh, out there looking like someone auntie crazy. Palm, what's going on? So yeah, Peter Manfredo, what's going on? Blue Blood Crawford needs to do nothing but take top fights only, period. I agree. I think that at this point, see, that's my thing. Like the brother was saying, he think Terence Crawford should at this point in time just go ahead and just let it go and just move on with his career. And I said I agree. And the reason I say that, Curtis, he's not in the best shape. Maya Egypt, DeAndre Carey, what's going on? Nathan Smith, what's going on? He's not in the best shape right now. His spirits are down. So no one J Pity City, my brother, what's going on? Yes, sir. 9 is all day. So hopefully, Curry feel better, man. That's all we could hope for. Blessings to the historian. Get the likes up to 1.1K, people. So my thing is with Terence Crawford, how I feel is I feel like Terence Crawford should just go ahead and move on his career. And the reason I say that is because of this, is because of Captain Full G, what's going on? Is because they say he's looking to get 10 million. 10 million. I mean, 10 million is nothing to, it ain't nothing to sneeze at. But I'm just saying, if you're gonna go this far, 10 million, I would think that you looking to get some massive, enormous size number, at least 20 million. Like, yo, you cost me $20 million. T Bonafide, what's going on for this fight? And something of that magnitude, but 10 million. Versatile TV, what's going on? And that's just not a big number to me. Dago 619, Cali Factor, brother in the Super Chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in Super Chat. Salute, brother Blue. It hurts watching the playoffs, and my Chargers definitely should be there with with all the talent we have. Hopefully next season we get into the playoffs. And y'all got a great quarterback, I tell you that. Great quarterback, man. T.Y., what's going on? Great receivers. Yeah, y'all got the pieces. The journey from self to humanity. What's going on? Peace and blessings to you. Yeah, y'all definitely got the pieces to make it happen. It's just about putting it all together. Smash that like button, people. Get the likes up. Big George 850, my brother. Yeah, get them likes up, people. Get the likes up. Get the likes up, people. Terence Crawford, his team. Chris Wells, what's going on? I will agree with you came on, and I don't know about firing them, but I do believe that they failed them. I do believe that. Smash the like button. Get the likes to 1.1K. Vern Davenport, what's going on? I disagree with that. I think he has a push for it. However, I understand your point. Something has to change. Agreed. That's my thing, right? His team, in my opinion, they failed him. I believe that. But at the same token, like the brother's saying, he need to push. I agree with that. There's no right or wrong. I just think if you're only looking for 10 million. Roderick Scott, what's going on? Floyd, he should sign with Floyd. YG805, what's going on? I initially stated this, right? I said, I don't want to see him sign with nobody. Just stay as a free agent and just, move on your own. But now I look at it from this standpoint, and I got to say, Cyrus Gaston, what's going on? Richard Diaz, what's going on? I don't think that that he's going to have the relationships to make the fights he wants. Callie Kane, what's going on? I don't think it's going to be the case. I don't think he's going to have the relationships he needs to make the fights happen that he wants to make happen, that he needs to make happen. The journey from self. I appreciate you. Sean Carter, what's going on? Yeah, Jay Lynn, Queen. Yeah, I think Bud has to take some ownership as well. Oh, for sure. For sure. Bad business decision. He agreed to that. But my thing is this, right, Jay Lynn? I don't think he no longer has the relationships, behind him to make the fight, happen that he wants to make happen. You already see. So my point is this, right? Now let's look at it from this standpoint. This is what I was saying earlier. Let me get into this. General of Nothing, brother in the super chat, much love. So now you look at it from this standpoint, right? It's no coincidence that Tim Smith came out and said what he said. Darrell Bedingfield, what's going on about there being no money for Terence Crawford? He has this issue with Bob Arum, Top Rank, and Eddie Hearn already said we have no interest in signing Terence Crawford. Well, people, sounds like Terence Crawford is being blackballed. That's what it sounds like. Hey, Wycliffe, what's going on? L won't fail, what's going on? You understand? Ray Patterson, what's going on? And I think Ty H, what's going on? That Terence Crawford is now in a position where Terence Crawford is saying to himself, I need to get 10 million from them because I'm not going to get it for these fights like I thought I was. And again, like Jalen, like you said, Queen, Mr. Holmes, what's going on? You have to take accountability for. I've been saying that, Jalen. We gotta place accountability where it belongs, and it don't belong on Bob Arum's table. because Bob is just being Bob. Nelson Armstrong, what's going on? Caps and Full G, my brother in Super Chat. Well, no undisputed strap season for Spence. The only deal Buzz should do is a fight with Spence, rematch, and maybe a trilogy. Well, that's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. You know why? Sean Coleman, what's going on? Cameron Robbins, what's going on? That's not going to happen because Errol Spence is moving up in weight. Yeah, Cameron Robinson, they're not going to send out no notification. You understand? So now he's in a position where he should have, and smash the like button, people. Get the likes up. Yes, Versatile TV, you're right. Get the likes up, people. The 1K. We should have 1.1K, people. Man, that's annoying. I got to keep saying smash the like button. Smash. I don't want to do that all day, man. That's distracting. Get the likes up. Wipe your feet before you come inside. Ring my doorbell before you walk in my house. Stanley Bailey, what's going on? Salute to New Orleans. Get the likes up. We should be past that already. Michael Lee, what's going on? We should be past 1.1K ASAP. Get it up. Get it past 1.1K. I don't think Spence is going to pass on the fight, Jalen. I think Spence is going to take the fight. Spence, Shot Gritty, Mr. Beefy, what's going on? Here's the thing, right? With Errol Spence. Errol Spence is just going to look at it from this standpoint. Hey, we tried to tell you, brother. You stuck with it. You stuck with it. We tried to tell you. We tried to tell you, and you stuck with it. And because you stuck with it, Kimber 4509, what's going on? Tat, what's going on? Bowman dropped the ball. I agree. You stuck with it. We tried to tell you. It's not my fault. Now I think Errol Spence going to take the fight, but now Terence Crawford knows. Chris Wells, what's going on? Either I'm going to have to take what these fighters are offering me, or I'm stuck. He's stuck. He's stuck. Get the likes to 1.1K. Smash the like button. He's in a position where essentially he's stuck. You understand? Where's he? How's he going to negotiate? The PBC is already saying. The PBC is already saying we ain't got no money to pay you. Peter Bridges, what's going on? Okay. Eddie Hearn already said I don't want nothing to do with him. You know he can't deal with Bob Arum. Salute to I only pay dues to God, brother in the super chat. Much love to you. Right? You know he can't deal. So where's he going? Kai, brother in the super chat, he said Bud signed a contract saying he gets the Spence fight plus a $900K bonus. Why wouldn't he believe Bob if it was in the contract? But here's the thing. Was it? Yeah, Jalen. Eddie Hearn said that. Geo James Khalil 98. What's going on? Eddie Hearn said, I don't have no interest in citing Terence Crawford. I don't want anything to do with him. I don't have no fighters for him to fight. I don't have welterweights. I don't have junior welterweights, and I don't have no junior middleweights for him. There's no room for him. What are we going to do with Terence Crawford? That's what he said, Jalen. And now Brother Kai said that was in the contract. Now, Boston Social Network, what's going on? No, Kai, that's what he's saying that they told him. But was it actually? Because, see, if it was actually in the contract, now let's look at it from this standpoint. If it was actually in the contract, then he's in a win-win situation, right? Bob Arum don't believe that. And because there must be some wording in that contract that didn't state that. That must be something in the contract that states, but if, you understand? There's something in that contract that states, but, you understand? I agree with you, Kane Martin. He needs to promote himself. Get the likes up to 1.1K. I agree with you wholeheartedly. And so, Kenya Martin, what I was saying earlier, I watched the show Relentless, the special Relentless, and my brother Champside put it up, and I rewatched the Relentless episode, and I was saying to myself as I was watching this Relentless episode, Celso Areola, what's going on? Terence Crawford didn't get it. Regal Ben Yahuda, what's going on? Said ego showed it in the contract. Well, best believe there's some words in that contract, great brother. Bob Arum is a lawyer. That tells you everything you need to know. Of course, there's something in that contract that gets Bob Arum out of that. If that's the case, then they will be settling out of court right now. And Bob Arum don't believe that. And the reason he don't believe that because Bob Arum believes there's some wording in the contract that relieves them of the responsibility. Trust me. And it may be something in there. And this is, I'm hypothetically speaking, I don't know. Maybe there's something in that contract that they missed. Terence Crawford's team missed. Old Park Boxing, what's going on? Maybe there's something in the contract that they missed. You understand? Maybe there's some wording in there they didn't understand. Believe me. Maybe there's something, well, we needed this time frame to do this, this, and this, and we didn't have this, and the pandemic and all types of things they're going to, people. And so, like King Martin say, you got to promote yourself. Lawrence Ford, what's going on? He didn't get it. YG805, what's going on? He didn't get it. Listen, go back and watch the episode Relentless. Go look at it on Champside. Champside got it on his channel. You look at what Champside put up, right? And he didn't get it. He didn't see the writing on the wall. He didn't pay attention that everybody that was with him, he didn't promote them either. He didn't pay attention. When he said something that stuck out to me, he said, when Andre Ward said, why we got to act like Floyd Mayweather? And why we got to do this, 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 and this to get noticed. Well, it's not just you. The mechanic, Marty, what's going on? Right? Because Conor McGregor, as big as he is, because he's Gary Childress, what's going on? Because he promotes himself. You understand? He's not. So he says, I tell the kids and the people look up to me, come behind me. You don't have to mimic what Floyd Mayweather did to get noticed. No, yes, you do. Windy City A, what's going on? No, yes, you do. It's proven. You don't want to, but yes, you do. You may feel like you shouldn't have to, but yes, you do. You may not want to or may not think you should have to, but you do. Period. You may not think you should, but you do. This Aunt Mo, brother in Super Chat, the Spence accident injuries plus the pandemic probably leans in Aaron's favor. Agreed. Loving Al Gaither, what's going on? So here's the thing. Why should we have to do that? You're right. I don't think you should. Chris Wells, what's going on? I don't think you should have to do that. You should be able to be yourself. But that's not reality in the sport of boxing. Al Green, what's going on? It's not reality in the sport of boxing. It's just not. That's not reality in the sport of boxing. It's just not. That sells. You have a good guy and you have a bad guy. You don't have in between. So Terence Crawford, he stated that he wanted to get the money. Listen to what he said. He wanted to get the money and the accolades in the sport of boxing, but he didn't want to be famous. You have to promote yourself, brother, in the sport of boxing. It's an individual sport. It's not a team sport. It's an individual sport. It's not a team sport. So he signed with Top Rank in hopes of them promoting him. Raz Bomani, what's going on? And a key thing he said, they supposed to promote me. They didn't promote me. Now listen to this now. My fight with, this is what he said. He's incorrect. And nobody corrected him. He said this. They didn't know how to promote. They didn't know how to promote me. That's why I was unsuccessful with my pay-per-views. Of course they did. Of course they did. Carla Ward James, what's going on? Of course they knew how to promote. They dealt with Muhammad Ali. They dealt with George Foreman. They dealt with Oscar De La Hoya. They dealt with Floyd Mayweather. They dealt with Miguel Cotto. They dealt with Manny Pacquiao. Of course they know how to promote you. They didn't want to promote you, brother. They didn't want to. Because, see, I can see the writing on the wall now. He had the attitude with them as, you guys are supposed to promote me. Boxing by the pound, what's going on? You guys are supposed to do this. And they like, what? You need to do this, this, and this. So there was the rubber was meeting the road. An immovable object was meeting unstoppable force. Eugene Pearson, have a good night, great brother. An immovable object was meeting an unstoppable force. So they were clashing. See, because their history told them Ali promoted himself. George Foreman promoted himself. Floyd Mayweather was promoting himself. Oscar De La Hoya promoted himself as the golden boy. Manny Pacquiao, he didn't have to promote himself too much. 4 a.m. TV was coming on. Right? But these guys promoted themselves. So that's how they look. Sugar Ray Leonard promoted himself. They did this. Flashy, flamboyant. Tight, Tommy Hitman Hearn. He promoted himself. Devin Haney promotes himself. He talks. You can't fold your arms and say, y'all supposed to do the work. They didn't want to do that. Gamble Wizard, what's going on? He folded his arms and said, and felt like they were supposed to do it as they were supposed to, because that's what their job is. That's what their title is. Promoter. See, when it comes to, I saw the brother said Tank don't talk much. He don't have to, because Floyd Mayweather is still relevant. That's what gets Tank over, because Floyd Mayweather. And Leonard Ellerby does all the talking. Caps and Full G, brother in Super Chat. You said Spence moving up. Well, PBC failed Spence on making him undisputed. Spence move up and Ennis on his heels anyways. No, Nathan Lopez, what's going on? He's going to become unified. Errol Spence has 2 fights at 147 is what I was saying, Caps and Full G. What I was saying is, somebody asked me, is Errol Spence going to overlap and run into Jamel Charlo? Or is Jamel Charlo going to run into Bex 550? What's going on? Jamel Charlo going to run into Jamal Charlo? And what I said is, no, they're not going to run into each other, because they're going to plan to move up. That's what I said. So Jamel Charlo, when Errol moves up, Jamel Charlo's going to move up. Jamal Charlo's going to move up. They're going to move out of each other's way, is what I was saying. Errol Spence has 2-3 fights at welterweight. He has this fight coming up with Yordenis Ugas in April. Then he's going to look to fight Terence Crawford. He may stick around one more fight to give Terence Crawford time. Cheese All Out Fitness, what's going on? Right? That's what I'm talking about. They didn't fail him to get him undisputed. How could they fail him when he's about to pick up the 3rd belt? He's only 1 belt away, which is the Terence Crawford fight. Now, Terence Crawford, on the other hand, he has a situation on his hands. Regal Ben Yadawar, brother in the Super Chat. I'm Team Bud. He doesn't promote himself nor have the persona to stand on his own. Signing with Top Rank is the only thing that makes sense. Yeah, I agree from that standpoint, because they have the mouthpiece to speak for him. Hood Robin, what's going on? The problem with that is are they going to make the fights that he needs? Because he's 34. He's not Tank. Tank is 27. You got room to play around with Tank. When I mean play around with Tank is I don't mean around literally. I'm saying you could put Tank in there with Mario Barrios or Isaac Cruz. You got room. He's 27. Terence Crawford said he don't want to fight until his mid-30s, late 40s. I mean mid-30s, early 40s. So he's already going on 35. So he ain't got time. So the way they operate with Tank is not the way they can operate with Terence Crawford. They can't do that with Terence Crawford. So now they're gonna have to show us something that they haven't done in a very long time. Make some fights happen with Terence Crawford. Make some big fights happen. Now, obviously, they with the PBC, Premier Boxing Champions. They have a partnership with Al Heyman, so the Errol Spence fight should be easy to make. But let's say he beats Errol Spence, right? iRobot, what's going on? What's next? Well, they do have the PBC side, so there's things that could happen. So I agree with you, Regal Ben Yahuda. Initially, I said, smash the like button, people. Why I got to keep saying this, man? Get the likes up to 1.1K. Smash the like button. If you haven't smashed it, smash it. Get it up to 1.1K. ASAP, people. Get the likes up to 1.1K. Smash the like button. Get the likes up, people. Wipe your feet before you come inside. Ring my doorbell before you walk in my house. It's free. Participate. Shimanel, what's going on? From where? Okay. Be careful. Yeah. When I get off. iRobot, what's going on? Dwight, what's going on? Matt Yee, what's going on? Get the likes to 1.1K. 1.1K. Get it up. 1.1K. We should have 1.1K likes. Get the likes up to 1.1K. So my thing is this, right? Initially, I said I felt like Terence Crawford should stay a promotional network free agent. I don't feel that way. Richard Neres, what's going on? I don't feel that way anymore because he's going to need that engine behind him. So I do agree that he should sign with Floyd Mayweather. I do agree. I think that needs to be the route he goes and takes. He needs that engine behind him. John Trail Golf, what's going on? ESO 35, what's going on? Joe Hart, what's going on? No, Carlos Castillo, what's going on? It need to be at 1.1K. I don't want to see it at 1K. I want it to be at 1.1K. I've been telling him to follow the Floyd Mayweather blueprint. Sean Carter, what's going on? Now he need that engine behind him, though. Get the likes up to 1.1K. 1.1K. Get it up. Yeah, it's just now he needs that engine behind him now. He needs the engine behind him now. I bring you to the party, you dance, but you make no friends. Whose fault is that, Blue? Well, the thing is, here's the thing, Kenya Martin. See, Terence Crawford was going off of this, Kenya Martin. Terence Crawford was going off of this. You tell me you're bringing me to the party and you're going to introduce me to everybody. And I get to the party and you ain't introducing me to nobody. See, that's the problem. Caps and Full G, brother, super chat. Well, if PBC won't fail Spence on his strap season, then they got to make the deal with the free agent Bud Crawford, simple and a rematch and maybe a third fight. No, like I said, that's what I'm saying, Captain Full G. Errol Spence is not going to do a 2-fight, 3-fight deal with Terence Crawford. That's what I'm talking about when I say he's going to move up. He's not going to stay at welterweight for 3-4 more fights. No, he's not. He's going to fight Terence Crawford. They'll do a deal. He's not going to do a rematch clause, and maybe he'd do a rematch clause and they got to do it at 54. Maybe he'd do a rematch clause in 147. Ain't no third fight happening. Not at 147, it ain't. And a second fight is barely going to happen at 147. No, they could get a deal, 1-fight deal with Terence Crawford. Trade Dub 234. What's going on? Raw 1980 Longhorn, my brother. What's going on? Devon Webster, brother in the super chat, he said WBO is essentially a top-ranked belt. They're going to order him a mandatory soon to put pressure on him. I think they're going to try to find a way to strip him of it. No, they can't. Sean Porter was his mandatory. He got time. He ain't got 2 months. He got a year. Sean Porter was his mandatory. So he got until 2023 before he have another mandatory. Smash the like button. Get the likes to 1.1K. Smash the like button. Get the likes to 1.1K. Smash the like button. Get the likes to 1.1K. Smash the like button. Get the likes to 1.1K. So he not gonna have a mandatory for a while. Sean Porter was his mandatory. So he's satisfied that for right now. But he's going to have to get that Errol Spence fight ASAP because Devon Webster, they are going to order Josh Taylor when Josh Taylor move up. Believe that. Smash the like button. Get the likes to 1.1K. So, yeah, you're right. Oh, they coming to try to make it happen. They're going to order the Josh Taylor fight. Believe that. Oh, believe that. They're going to look to make that Josh Taylor fight. So if Josh Taylor beats Cottrell, oh, yeah. They're going to look to make Josh Taylor and Terence Crawford because Josh Taylor is calling for it anyway. So he's gonna petition the WBO to make it happen, and he's a top-ranked fighter. That's why I said the waters are getting muddy for Terence Crawford. That's why I said the waters are getting muddy for Terence Crawford. See, he's going to have to go ahead and get that Errol Spence fight ASAP. And this year, he's going to have to fight Keith Thurman and Errol Spence. Fight Keith Thurman in July, fight Errol Spence before the year's up. And then if he wants to keep the belt, then they're going to order him to fight Josh Taylor. But hopefully at that time, he got the PBC, Floyd Mayweather with him. And he's going to have to do business with Top Rank to make the Josh Taylor fight. You know what I mean? He's going to have to do business with Top Rank to make that Josh Taylor fight happen. But hopefully he got an engine behind him. He beat Errol Spence. He got an engine behind him that can help him deal with Top Rank. Because that ain't gonna be easy. Mud versus Taylor gonna be a tough fight. Chaz 313, what's going on? I think he beats Josh Taylor. I don't think it's as tough as people going to make it to be. I don't think Josh Taylor's a good fighter. He can't beat Terence Crawford. Everyone got to pull in the business. I agree. Best moves next team. Yeah, he needs that. He needs it. Boo, what you think about Boots versus Taylor? Boots is going, man, it's a good fight. It's a fight that would give Jaron Ennis a lot of exposure. Devon Webster, my brother, back in the super chat. If he gets those 3 fights, you think he retires after? Yep. King Swisher, what's going on? He gets those 3 fights and he wins those 3 fights. Terence Crawford retires. Stone Boston, what's going on? For sure, I think he retires. Smash the like button. Had Bud been on social media lately? Nope, he can't. Michael Lee, what's going on? He can't. But if he gets those fights and wins them, Mr. Holmes, what's going on? Yeah, Terence Crawford he's done. He don't like the business of the sport of boxing. Is boxing matchup. What's going on? The business of the sport of boxing. Devon Webster, he's going. Dwayne Bouchard, what's going on? Captain Full G, my brother, back in Super Chat. So you telling me if Crawford beats Spence and become undisputed, Spence won't rematch and go up? Okay, cool with me. Errol Spence is not trying to make 147, man. He's not trying to do it. He said, I'm a grown man. I can't try. I'm a grown man trying to fight at 147. You know, he's a big dude. You know what I mean? He can't. Raynard Martin, what's going on? Why do you feel like Spence and Crawford won't happen this year? Like Fury White won't happen? Why do I feel like? Why do I feel like? 4 grand, what's going on? Because of the politics. Swarm Laguna, what's going on? It's the politics. Smash the like button. Get the likes to 1.1K. Smash the like button. The politics in the sport of boxing is making you feel that way, man. It makes us all feel that way. Get the likes to 1.1K. Smash it. Get the likes to 1.1K, people. It's the politics in the sport of boxing make you feel like, you know, it's always something, man. It's always something. Like, for instance, why we had to get this far? Why did these things have to come to this for us to get Shakur Stevenson and Oscar Valdez? For what? Why? Why did it have to come? Why did it come down to, all of this when it should have just been simple mathematics? Scooter Black, what's going on? I think Spence and Crawford don't need to happen until 2023. That's too late. Terence Crawford will be 35. It's too late, man. It needs to happen right now. Terence Crawford be 35 and Errol Spence is looking to move up in weight. It's too long. It needs to happen right now. Get the likes to 1.1K. Smash the like button. Get the likes up, people. The likes up. Mr. Holmes, what's going on? He said 36. Oh, yeah, he'll be 36, matter of fact. Mr. Holmes, thank you for the correction. Winston Lee, what's going on? Vinny Nelson, what's going on? Where you been at? Emily Ford, peace and blessings to you. Yeah. Thanks for correcting me, brother. Yeah, he would be 36 because he'll be 35 in September. He'll be 36, depending upon when it happened in 2023. But he'll be going on 36. If you're Spencer and you cruise control, the pressure on Crawford. X Krypton, what's going on? Smash the like button. Get the likes up. Get the likes to 1.1K. Smash it. Get the likes to 1.1K. Michael James 16, but I don't know. It will happen this year. Spence beat Ugas. Is Spence running out of time with his weight? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And Captain Full G, I think that Errol Spence is going to push for it anyway. It's what he wants to happen. Errol Spence wants this fight. He's going to be my age now next year, Blue. Yeah, man. Errol Spence wants this fight. Paul Porter's going on. Each day goes by as benefits Spence, but is aging himself into an L. Yeah, and like I said, smash the like button, people. Get the likes up to 1.1K. Get the likes to 1.1K. Yazaquan 75. What's going on, great brother? Get the likes to 1.1K. Smash it. Get it all the way up. If you haven't smashed it, smash it. The likes up, man. Raynard Martin, what's going on? Beside PBC Mayweather Promotion, who can promote Crawford the right way? Nobody. Smoke with me, TV. What's going on? Herbert Johnson, what's going on? He has nobody. Eddie Hearn don't want to do it. Top Rank is done. Where is he going to go? He has nobody. Literally. Because all the other promoters are not big enough and they all work with somebody. That's it. He got the PBC or nothing. Or himself. And the problem with working with himself is Bob Arum has a lot of connections. Reynard Martin, brother said, what about Blue Blood Promotions? I would love to do it, but still, I wouldn't be a big enough entity in the sport of boxing to make the fights he want. DJ's 33786. What's going on? Smash the like button, man. Get the likes up. Why I gotta keep saying it, man? 4 grand. What's going on? Why? Why I gotta keep saying it? It just happened, man. This boy need to accept less money to take history. Yeah, he gonna have to. He gonna have to, man. I don't understand. I gotta keep saying smash the like button. You see it, you know you didn't participate. Get it up. Anthony Lumar, my brother, what's going on? Get it up, man. Yeah, that's the problem, man. So, you need connections, and Terence Crawford at this current time doesn't have the greatest. It's abundantly clear. You see, people is just not. Memphis 10, what's going on? Black Wolf, what's going on? You see, people is just simply not. They're not backing him, and maybe people feeling like, man, I can't. You came out and said this and said that. Sport of boxing, man, is very fickle, man. Sport of boxing is Walter Tram. What's going on? It's funny, right? In the sport of boxing, because to be a combat sport and to be a macho sport, it's a lot of sensitivity. To be a combat sport and to be, the type of sport it is, a lot of sensitivity, boy. Lots of sensitivity. So 704 Joe, my brother, what's going on? Yeah, get them likes up, man. And for Terence Crawford, what he wants out the sport of boxing, right? Michael James 616, Antonio Foster, what's going on? The thing is with Terence Crawford, I realize is he wants the purity from the sport of boxing. He wants it. He wants your word. You understand? If you say you're going to do this, you're going to do it. That's not how the sport of boxing works. It's not how the sport. Lou Hant, my brother, a pillar of this Blue Blood Sports TV. C World, what's going on? That's not how the sport of boxing operates. It never has been. Operates off of politics. Always has been. And so for that, Terence Crawford is looking to get something out the sport of boxing that's not realistic. It ain't going to happen. Terence Crawford he's like, why should we have to do this? Why should you have to do that? Jamal James, what's going on? Why should we, Joe Hart, what's going on? Why should we have to promote ourselves? Why should we have to act like Floyd Mayweather? Why should we have to show our jewelry, show our lifestyle, because that's what the sport of boxing calls for when you want to be successful. Like I said, Terence Crawford, he said something that was very telling to me. He said, this is what he said. He said, this was very telling when he said, you know, I shouldn't have to do that. You know, the promoter need to be the promoter. They didn't know what they was doing when they was promoting me. If they knew what they was doing when they was promoting me, it would have been, I would have been more successful as far as pay-per-view. Well, then at the same time, you didn't know what you was doing. Because if you saw that they didn't know what they was doing, then why did you allow them to undersell you on your pay-per-views? At that point in time, when you realize, listen, y'all not doing this, y'all not doing that, you're supposed to take control because it's your career. Trez Rap 101, what's going on? At that point, when you realize, listen, they're not promoting me, you're not doing what y'all need to do. You're supposed to take control, take the reins. Warrior 28, what's going on? You're supposed to say, oh man, y'all ain't doing this, y'all ain't doing that. I got to do this, I got to do that. At that point, you're supposed to step in. It's like anything else in business. You understand? You don't let them continue to undersell you. Lynette Bowman, peace and blessings to the godmother of this here boxing and Blue Blood Sports TV. She said in the super chat, "What up, Blue? I'm glad Bud is standing up." Me too. But I think that it's I think that Legado Pasado Boxing, what's going on? I think that at this point in time, it might have been too late. And the problem is that people are starting to look at Terence Crawford, I think his peers, and they like, listen, hey, bro, I ain't never had that happen to me. Like I said, shout out to my brother, Black Fight Fan TV. He said something that made a lot of sense. He said that when he played football, you had two athletes that were great. One athlete misbehaved and was going against the grain. The other one followed the leader, right? Followed suit. Walked the straight narrow, right? And so he said the guy that walked the straight line didn't experience the same responses from everybody like the great athlete that didn't walk the straight line. Don't deal. What's going on? And he's 1,000% correct. Yes, sir. Jab Jamboree, Act Reacher, you already know. Captain Full G said, nope, not too late. No, what I mean by too late is that he doesn't have a support system anymore. Craig Smooth, what's going on? I think he would have had more of a support system had he had decided to make this move and this decision earlier in his career. Craig Barry, what's going on? See, but Captain Full G, Craig Smooth, what's going on? I think that a lot of people are looking at him now and saying, oh, you waited till you left and now you want to turn around and point the blame? No, you got to blame yourself. You understand? That's what I'm talking about time. Timing is everything. Alan Mattis, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. Blue love Bud, but he backed himself back in a corner. If he and Spence don't fight, goes down in history like Bo Lewis. We'll never know, and there will always be unanswered questions on both sides. Real, I agree. True Thought TV, what's going on? So what happens is this, right? Is if you look at it from this standpoint and say to yourself this, timing is everything. Timing is everything. When Floyd Mayweather left, he was in his mid early 20s. I don't remember how old he was, but he was still young. When Mikey Garcia left, he wasn't in his 30s yet. Oscar De La Hoya. When these guys, when they departed, Miguel Cotto, right? When they saw the writing on the wall and they were able to get out, they did. Right. And so when they did that, what happened is this. Cuartoloso, what's going on? When they did that, what happened is this, right? They didn't get, people viewed it, oh man, something must be going on because they trying to get out their contract, and they got the benefit of the doubt. You understand what I'm saying? They got the benefit of the doubt. And Terence Crawford is not getting the benefit of the doubt. And the reason I feel like he's not getting the benefit of the doubt is because of timing. They didn't wait till their contract expired to turn around and say, you did me wrong. That's not what they did. They did it immediately, right on the spot. And so people are looking at him and saying, are you being opportunist? Meaning that you getting out. Now you done. You finished with them. Now you want to turn around and point the finger. Why didn't you do it then? If you was being mistreated this entire time, why did you stay? Why did you stay all this time? You wasn't complaining when you was getting the check. You understand? And on top of that, he was siding with them. When Bob Arum said I could build a mansion in Beverly Hills from scratch on the money I lost with Terence Crawford. Terence Crawford went on the Ak and Barak show. Shout out to my brother Ak and Barak. He went on the Ak and Barak show, and he said, I don't hold Bob Arum accountable. It's not Bob Arum's fault. Bob Arum is trying to make the fights that I need. He's trying to make the big fights for me. He's trying to help me out. He's trying to do what he has to do. I don't blame. I love Bob Arum. Bob Arum has always been good to me. Well, you can't say that. Sherman McCallum, what's going on? Dr. Crucial, what's going on? Price Right, what's going on? You understand? You can't say that publicly, and now you're saying the polar opposite. Price Right said, did you read the contract? Doesn't matter. Bob Arum was a lawyer, brother. He's a lawyer. There's always fine print in everything. Those are good, right? Dahlia Antoinette, the queen. What's good with your queen? In the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. She said, how are you, Blue? Let's get the likes up. Yeah, get them likes up to 1.2K. Peace and blessings to you, queen. I ain't seen you in a month of days. How you feeling? Bumpy T, what's going on? That's what I'm saying. You can't say that. And that's why you get people that are on the ropes. That's why you get people that are not back. They're looking and they're like, really, bro? You was mistreated, JQ. What's going on? I mean, that's where the problem lies. And with that said, I'm getting out of here, people. Millie Blood, what's going on? JQ, my brother, what's going on? JQ said, always speaking out of both sides of your mouths. So you make now watch this. JQ. So make noise while you're in a contract and get even worse promotion and get out of in the shelf and wait until you're done and can't speak freely without a misuse. You guys, especially Blue, with your JQ is not very smart. He's not very smart. You're not very bright. And so, JQ, let me tell you this, right? See, before I let you go, I'm going to address JQ. He said, so make noise while you're in the contract. JQ, since you said that, was Mikey Garcia in contract when he got out of the contract with Bob Arum? Yes or no, JQ? Since you have so much to say. And you had the audacity to say, oh, Blue is just a disliker. Disliker? So now, JQ, let's talk. Leandre Guthrie Jr., what's going on? McNamara Inc., what's going on? You see, it's people like that is why business happens the way it happens. So he says, you can't say that. We have history tells us that Bob Arum has a history of fighters getting out their contract and causing waves while they're in their contract to get out because they were not being treated fairly. What are you talking about? Nathan Beckham, what's going on? See, you can't, you talk, and you have the nerve to talk about, oh, you're talking out the side of your mouth. When we have proof, you have examples. You have proof and you have examples. Floyd Mayweather bought his way out of his contract and was making noise and complaining about what they was doing. Mikey Garcia did the same thing while he was in contract. Oscar De La Hoya did the same. They was all in contract with Bob Arum. What are you talking about? IFC 10 said Mikey lost 3 years of his career. And Mikey Garcia, yeah, he lost 3 years, but guess what Mikey Garcia did after that? Made the most money in his career, got the biggest fights of his career. So would you rather have stayed in it and not get the fights and wait till you at the point of no return? Or would you have rather getting out of it and then get the biggest fights of your career? Make it make sense. Patrick Smith, what's going on? So he stayed in it and didn't get no big fights and didn't get what he was looking for. So Mikey Garcia, he got out of it. So you say he got shelved. Yeah, he got shelved because he was going to court, so on and so forth. So let me ask you a question. Make it make sense. So right now, if Terence Crawford is Mikey got shelved because he was going to court. So Terence Crawford go to court. Is Terence Crawford going to be shelved right now? Is he going to be able to do both on his own? You know how much money it's going to cost him to go against Bob Arum in court? What you talking about? So Mikey did it, got out the contract. Floyd had to buy his way out the contract. He could have did this. He resigned. Hello? He resigned. He didn't have to resign. When he was a free agent, why didn't he leave then before re-signing with them and having to get to the point where he is? He had the opportunity to leave. See, you don't make sense when you talk because you have two ears and one mouth for a reason, and y'all just be talking just to talk for the sake of talking. Then you just be talking for the sake of talking. He had an opportunity before he re-signed to leave as a free agent. Max Cisa 803, what's going on? He had an opportunity to leave when he was a free agent. He re-signed with Top Rank at Bob Arum. What are you talking about? Alan Maddox, brother in the super chat. Blue, I'm a Bud fan. You got your thumb up the vibe more than my fellow Bud fan. Finally getting there to blame this. Blue, I'm a Bud fan. You got your thumb up on the vibe more than I or my fellow Bud fan. Finally getting there, getting where the blame is. Yeah, just being E. What's going on? He re-signed there. Leandre Guthrie Jr. What's going on? Leandre Guthrie said he re-signed years ago. What years ago? Watch this now. What years ago? How many years ago? How many years ago did he sign? When did he re-sign? Because when he re-signed, he didn't even give, see, word to the wise. Let me give you some information. When he re-signed, he didn't even give my sources, my information. He didn't even give anybody else an opportunity or an interview. He didn't sit down with anybody. He immediately re-signed with Top Rank. He didn't sit down with PBC at all. So how many years ago was it when he re-signed? Go ahead. Smokeman TV said he didn't know. He didn't know what? What didn't he know? What didn't he know? Y'all act like he re-signed 10 years ago or something. What promises did they fulfill for him? Lost me. What's going on? What promises did Top Rank and ESPN and Bob Arum fulfill with him before he re-signed? And if they did, now watch this now. JQ, my sources are very, 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 very good sources, brother. And I know JQ, he didn't sit down with PBC. He didn't sit down with PBC, brother. Punch Drunk 412, what's going on? Black Swan, what's going on? He didn't sit down with him. Yeah, my sources are very, very credible. $12, what's going on? Just like I've been telling you all this time that just like I've been telling y'all all this time that it was on his side why this stuff wasn't happening. Didn't I tell y'all that? How long I've been telling y'all that? Oh, now I've been telling y'all that Bob Arum wasn't holding up his end of the bargain, and it was Bob Arum holding up the Errol Spence fight, right? And his side. And I said that he needed to take accountability for not the Errol Spence fight not happening, right? Now he's saying that they promised him to negotiate for the Errol Spence fight, and it didn't come to fruition because they didn't want to make it happen. Now he's taking them to court and getting money saying he was owed this, and this for them not even negotiating. But I didn't know what I was talking about. But now he's taking them to court. And you still think I don't know what I'm talking about. So he said, like the brother LV said, he said he re-signed because he didn't want to be shelved. So that means before he re-signed, they wasn't upholding their end of the bargain, right? That's why he wasn't happy and didn't want to be on the shelf. He didn't want to resign, but he didn't want to be on the shelf. He didn't for his last fight. So there was some friction there already. Hello? If I tell you I don't want to, I had to resign because they was going to put me on the shelf, then that means something was wrong there to begin with. Jorge Delgado, what's going on? Alan Maddox, brother in the super chat. Boxing like dope. The Connect said, I'll be right back. And Arum known for his bud. Great fight, but blind. Facts. The Haven Alexander, my brother. What's going on? So, here's the thing. So, okay, then that means he knew that they wasn't going to uphold their end of the bargain before he re-signed. But he led his team. So now you got to hold your team accountable then, right? Because now you got to tell your team, hey, bro, Bomac said that now when they resign, they got a blank check that could make any fight happen and get paid big money. So somebody dropped the ball. It's Shakur Valdez on pay-per-view. It's going to be on ESPN Plus pay-per-view. David Da Vinci, what's going on? Malik Rain, what's going on? Paper Chaser, what's going on? So somebody dropped the ball because Bomac said that once they re-signed and announced this new deal, right? Bomac said that they got a blank check from ESPN and Top Rank, and they're going to do all types of moves. So what happened? So what happened? You got to make it add up. You got to make it add up. So guess what? Business or not, you got to tell what's going on. Hey, bro, they ain't upholding my end of the bargain. I need to get up out of here. Bro, listen, this Corbin Phoenix, what's going on? We got to make a move. Plain and simple. Anthony Washington, what's going on? It's an unfortunate situation. So my thing is this. Jalen says, so how's Spence Crawford going to happen? He signed with PBC, Mayweather Promotions, and they'll make it happen. The simple as that. He going to have to sign with them, and they're going to make it happen. But that's the only way it could happen. But don't come here talking about, oh, man, you talking outside. Man, we got examples. He ain't the first one that was unhappy with Top Rank and got out his contract. Corey Davis, what's going on? Remember, it's not a big draw for PBC, so I don't know about that. He signed with the PBC. They'll make him a big draw. Believe it. He signed with the PBC. They'll make the fight happen. Brandon Tyler, what's going on? Chick Cicerelli, my brother, what's going on? Frank White, 103, what's going on? Team Headbuster, what's going on, great brother? Yo, Blue, why are you up so late, my brother? Man, I started late, man. I got to get back on schedule, man. Too late for me, man. Way too late for me, bro. Get the likes to 1.2K. How you feel about him signing to Floyd? He need the engine now. No, I don't sleep. Dollar. Do I think his chance he'll sign with PBC? Yeah, I think it's a chance. He need that engine now. He need the engine. He need the big engine. He need it behind him now. He need it behind him now. Eric Dixon, what's going on? Salute. You know, way at this point. Yeah. Yep. Bill Haney will take him. Yep. Bill Haney will take him. Yeah, the grind don't stop, great brother. Team Headbuster, the grind don't stop. Brandon Tate, what's going on? I'm tired, man. But let me get on out of here, people. I appreciate y'all coming through, man. Get the likes to 1.2K, man. Mustafa Malik, what's going on? Hopefully promoters still want to sign him. Yeah, man. It seems real funny, man. Smash that like button, man. Get the likes all the way up. I appreciate y'all coming through, studding up. Max Caesar, what's going on? Holding your boy Blue down. Let me get on out of here. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue, Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shout out to the entire LDBC. Shout out to New Media. Shout out to Black Media Raw. Make sure you like and share these videos. That's all we got for y'all. Peace.